Alrighty, hello! Alright, I think everything's working. I had to open stream and then very quickly reopen the game so we can have the background music again. Alright, we're good. But, hello! Nice to see you, Galaxy! I do have to give a little bit of a disclaimer for Pasta. He is not going to be checking the chats at all during the stream. Specifically because there's going to be no spoilers whatsoever. Like, he is completely blind to this game. Doesn't know anything about it other than like a single image that I showed him, and that's the thumbnail because I wanted to make sure he liked it.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. They good perfect. Alright. So we've done all the testing and stuff already off stream, so I think we're good to go. I have to remember to hit new game.
I just hope all the audio stays.
Oh, by all means it should. Oh, you remember that test stream you were helping me with? It actually did change the settings between the regular stream and the, like, actual testing stream. Why did it change the settings? I couldn't tell you. Because my audio was just straight up at a different level when I didn't touch it in the testing stream versus the, like, next time I went live. And the chat was also in a different place. I didn't move the chat. I don't know why it did that.
That's so weird. You spent so long trying to fix it too.
That testing stream lasted almost an hour. I could not tell you why it didn't save. Like,
oh my god, that's so weird.
Yeah, just a little. Alright, oh wait, they didn't get to hear your opinions. What do you think about the menu screen here?
I think it looks cool. I can't tell if that is a furry or if it is a human, so...
That's a good opinion to have right now, I must say. We will find out, like, don't worry. Yeah, don't worry, they do answer the questions of what this is, and I do have to start a new game, because right now, if I didn't, we would go straight to the credits.
Oh, how exciting. My favorite gameplay.
Oh, I must also give a warning. The game's got some really bad loading screens. Those are I think that's my biggest complaint about it right now, is that... Did it just actually crash? No, it didn't. Okay. Every time it loaded for me, I thought it crashed.
Oh, is it just like super low, laggy and stuff?
Yeah. Also at full screen, so sorry about that.
Echoes of days gone are brought back to life as a new generation captures a glimpse of the exciting potential of tomorrow.
Looks like a claymation figure.
I said he looks like an animatronic the first time I played.
Yeah. I mean, like, because the kind of claymation figures I'm thinking about, like, stop motion, where they have to have the mouth separate from the rest of the face so that they can change them out. That's what he looks like.
Alright, also, I'm gonna fix the screen in a second. For some reason, when I hit play, it full-screened it when it was supposed to be minimized, so I'll fix that in a moment. But for now, look at this cool intro!
I knew it! I knew it was a bird!
Yeah, that is Molly Macaw. Okay, I never was able to read this text, so I'll tell you what it says. It's a guy asking, like, hey, do you want to go explore this park with me? And the girl is saying, sounds fun! Actually, never mind. Then she just wishes him good luck.
I like the intro a lot.
Yeah, I love the music for it.
Furries.
Oh yeah, no, this game is very furry.
Imagine being a furry. Cringe. I say as my persona is the one who's talking right now.
I know. Look at Ramley!
So cute.
He is absolutely adorable.
I've seen the logo before, and I think I may have, like, started it ages ago, but...
It did come out, like, a month ago, yeah. It came out a month ago, but it's been being advertised for a while. Because the guy who made this game...
I've just seen...
Yeah. He made a Garten of Banban remaster that was super popular. He made it in, like, a week. And it was better than the actual game.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that was, like, his first game, and this is his first, like, proper game. Like, that's fully original. Okay, we're at the menu screen. I'm gonna...
I gotta close my blinds.
Yeah, 1 second. I need to minimize the game so that I can make it properly... Actually, no, wait, I can probably just go into the settings. Oh, jeez. I can probably just go into the settings and make it borderless again.
I should be playing this in my note.
Wait, no, was it windowed? Oh, window is not what it was set to. Okay. Okay. I don't want full screen. I guess I
Wow,
do want
some
it windowed.
interesting gameplay.
Okay, I was not prepared for tech support, but that's okay. Because I can just very quickly fix these little screens real quick. I can also let you know we do have Rumble Raccoon in the chat. He showed up during the intro screen.
Uh-huh.
Alright, and he does have the Rambly profile picture. Okay, let me finish resizing this.
I hope that I can remember the actors' names and stuff. Which one is non-binary?
Don't worry, I will point out which one is non-binary when we get to them.
Okay, I appreciate it.
Alright, I think we are good now, because I can now see the game and OBS at the same time. That didn't mess up your screen, did it?
No. I
Okay,
can
cool.
still see fine, yeah.
It still looks good on stream. I just realized for some reason the stream was auto-set to 144p for me. Let's go back to 1080. Why did that happen?
I'm just gonna pretend like I know what you're talking about and agree.
The, percentage of how it's viewed, 1080 is like HD. 144 is the lowest you can be set to. I was looking at 3 pixels.
Oh
Like,
my
I could
God.
not identify our characters with how bad that setting was. But,
Wow.
okay, let me get my mouse back to where it's supposed to be. Alright, we are here. As you can see that little logo back there. We are at Indigo Park.
Spooky. I like the particles.
Yeah. What's the button to run again? It's this one, okay. I love that logo. Alright. Everything is all closed off. I can see the light might be guiding us that way. But look at this little guy!
Is it a lion?
Yes, he is.
Okay, cool.
We'll learn his name later. There's
I
little
was able to-
collectibles.
I was able to tell that it was the same artist as Joy of Creation, but I wasn't able to tell that it was a lion.
Don't worry, I've seen a couple people question what he's supposed to be. Get used to that sound, by the way. It keeps freaking me out. It freaks me out every time I play.
Hi there, and welcome to Indigo Park, the world's most innovative and engaging family fun experience. Jump into the world
So
of your
cute.
favorite character. Wait, you're our first guest in 2,920 days, 4 hours, 23 minutes, and 38 seconds.
Poor guy.
Congratulations! I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is the most fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our friendly assistant will help you begin your adventure in the park.
I haven't seen anybody point out that he's totally facing the wrong way until he realizes he's about to
Yeah.
say it. I love that little detail.
He totally pointed right at first. I saw that.
Oh, I love it.
Hi, I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered. Let me just get a good look at you.
You see the little light that turned on?
I don't seem to have your face in our
He's
guest
physically
list.
looking at us.
Is this your first time here at the
Uh-huh.
park? Or did you just get plastic surgery? No worries, it's Rambly Tuesday, so you qualify for a big discount on your visit. Just follow me to the main gate.
Because I've played this game a couple times now. Every time he says the words Rambly Tuesday, my eyes shoot across the screen to stare at the sign that says Saturday. He does not know what day it is.
Ah, it's alright. Cut him some slack. People haven't been here in, what, 2,000 days? How many years is
Yeah,
that?
if I remember correctly, that's like 8 years. I think is what people were saying.
Yeah, I started doing the math and then I gave up at 5 years.
I love how he glows in the dark for just a second.
Oh, wow. His body is a bit small for that big old noggin.
Yeah, that's a reoccurring theme with the plushies. Oh, I cannot see anything. Okay.
It's not very, suitable for snake-style reptiles.
Yeah, it fits better for the lion, I must say.
What's the
Uh-huh.
holdup? The gate is open. Head on into the entryway.
Be patient.
Hold on.
Good God.
My mistake. The gate is not open.
There you go.
There seems to be an error message being sent from the gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our turn on the generator mini Rambly venture. Have fun!
In the impromptu experience. Also, yeah, you can see the...
super good at improvising.
I forgot where it is, but you can see the cord that leads back to the room we were just in. Also, yeah, it's only now teaching you to sprint, and when I first played, I was like, why are you telling me to sprint now? What's happening?
It's obviously going to be something chasing you right off the bat.
Just immediately. We're not even in the park, and something's already out to murder me.
The Indigo Violet.
God, it's like finding hiding spots at the beginning of a game. I hate it so much.
Looks
Oh
like
yeah.
you're missing a piece. Can you find it?
We gotta find the missing piece. Where could it possibly be?
Wow. I wonder if it's the glowing object.
Yeah. It is. It's quite noticeable. It's literally just sitting directly behind you.
That thing is huge.
It is, yeah. I didn't realize how big they were when they were on this, but like, that was massive. Also, this thing shoots out. Yeah, this thing shoots out electricity once you connect the last gear. Really doesn't make me want to touch it, but there we go.
What do you mean you don't want to get electrocuted?
I don't know, it's just a weird little thing about me. Oh, okay, I saw a comment on one person's stream of someone saying, like, the gear actually falls from the ceiling, and I think it actually does. I wasn't sure if they were just making something up. They were, like, not making something up, making a joke. But no, looking at that little opening there, I think it might have genuinely fallen from the ceiling.
How did it get up there?
I think it was just a gear that was supposed to be in a different spot that just ended up falling, but just so happens to fit for the generator.
That's
interesting.
That's weirdly convenient.
It is! Also, this is something very odd to point out, but I kind of love the trash cans. Like, I love the little logo on them, and I love the little raccoon face on the side.
It's very cute, yeah.
It also looks so, like, realistic. Like, this looks like it would genuinely be, like, at a theme park.
Okay.
Yeah, my biggest complaint with the garbage cans is that they
Park.
could use raccoon use.
Yeah.
A missed opportunity.
Alright, I'm trying to double think. I'm trying to double check my memory if we've missed any collectibles at this point. I mean, I guess double think does fit what I'm doing, but that's not a statement, I don't think.
That's what I'm here. I'm your double thought.
Yep, there's that music I was telling you about. Look at these little art, though. Like, these guys are adorable.
Like the style. Uh-huh.
And then this is my favorite part here. Look at the— I'm stuck. But look at the gift shop! Like,
How
look
dare
at
you think that you were thin enough for that, I guess.
Yeah, I assumed I could fit there, but I guess it is a kind of tight spot. But, like...
Look at this huge space!
Well, no, in comparison to, like, the game's physics, like, this is about, like, how wide the character model is, so I guess that makes sense. But, like,
Yeah,
look at these
it's just
little
always
guys!
funny. Wow. I can't even see how they'd be scary.
Yeah.
Not right now, at least.
Alright, there is something else over here real quick. And I'm afraid I'll forget to go and come get it if I don't. Look at how cute she is! She glows in the dark, kind of.
Kind of.
It's the side effect of being a collectible in-game means you glow.
I have to admit, I do love bird designs with, like, aviator hats.
Yeah!
And glasses.
I must admit, it seems kind of obvious being like, oh, birds, and like pilots, those are like the obvious connection. But every single time, without fail, I'm like, oh, this is top-tier character design, look at this! Like...
I don't care how predictable it is. I'm a predictable person.
Seriously, like...
She's so cute.
She really is, like, this is just adorable. And like, I know Rambley, his face is kind of plastered everywhere, but like, I don't really get sick of him. Like, I did get I got the other plush, by the way. Sorry. Someone was asking if I got the other plush. That was Finley. We saw him in the intro. I did get the Finley plush. He's back on the boxes. He was the one that, like, truly glowed in the dark because he's the right colors. But yeah, alright. We gotta go through this little opening here. I've seen a lot of people miss that screen up there. I don't know if it's just because I've been to theme parks, like, a lot growing up because my dad worked at some. But my first thought was instantly like, oh, where's the screen? So I looked up to see it. But I've seen a lot of people walk with their heads down and just totally miss it.
That is so weird.
Silly Bramley. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I can just summon the gift shop. Head in there and I'll get you set up.
Is there like a hotel connected to it?
Yep. It's essentially Disney. That's what that little thing at the beginning was supposed to be. That's essentially like this world's Disney, from what I understand.
I figured as much.
So this place is like just, it's essentially as if like Disney World like suddenly shut down, and then they were just like, nope, we're gonna pretend this never happened. And like that's essentially what's happened in this game. For the past 8 years, imagine Mickey Mouse, no one has seen him.
It's like Disney, but security breach, I guess.
Yeah, kind of. Alright, this is so cute. I ignore the fact that the ceiling is caved in. This is really cute. Like,
Don't worry, I don't judge buildings.
I love the little banners and stuff still up on the walls. Like, this is cute. You can see the line a lot better.
I'm so curious
Here you go,
how
buddy.
the
Your
scary
very own
stuff is going to
critter
end up
cuff. A
happening.
new way
Because
to
they're
interact with
genuinely
Park
just
that
plushies so
also
far.
doubles as a
I know.
pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement included.
I love the way the screen flops over. It's also kind of crazy, because with how little space is back there, it kind of implies that Rambley's the only one working the counter. Because otherwise the screen would bump into people. This guy does a lot at this park. Like, imagine if Mickey Mouse himself personally checked you out. And like when you went to the gift shop.
Dude, I would never want to go.
Alright, we got a critter cuff.
Not that I really want to go to this place.
Oh, I feel like I must point out as well, one of the details he mentioned about the cool thing about a critter cuff is that you get to wear a critter cuff. Like, that was one of the benefits. Yeah. He listed, it was like, oh, you get to use it to check out to your room, to buy, like, stuff at the store, and also just wear a critter cuff. And I love that that is one of the selling points, just having it.
You know, I see the vision.
Also, I love that you can just straight up see the moon through this. Like, it is completely crumbled down. The poor lion has been trapped in the casualties. Like... Alright, there is one more thing. Oh, I can't walk that way. There's one thing... Oh.
The door mysteriously locked! Why not test out your band and save the day?
Mysterious.
So mysterious that you're right. I wanted to point out the little keychains because I am such a sucker for keychains. Cool. I thought these were adorable. I meant to point them out when we first walked in, but like, look at them. Like, these are just a bunch of them are on the floor, but like, okay, I don't think that means anything is happening right now, but it still freaks me out every time I hear it. Oh, I can't actually jump over here.
It's the build-up. It's the ambience.
It is. Oh no, I can't go this way! There's straight up an invisible barrier even if you jump on the ledge. Okay. Well, I'm glad it didn't soft lock me at least.
Raccoon ears.
That's what I wanted to see. I was like, I wonder if I can go interact with those. No. They're currently, surrounded by an invisible bubble.
But they wouldn't even need to animate it.
I know! It's just... They just do not want you touching those things, I guess.
I'm just gonna pretend like we're already wearing a pair.
Yeah, that's fair. Look how veiny that arm is.
Dang.
Also, where did the sun come from?
Great work, buddy. Now
why are
entering
our
the park,
fingers
and we can
broke?
start our Indigo adventure.
Now that I realize it, look at the way we're gripping the...
Oh, I know. The way you can
Good
see,
God,
like, the
my hand
faintest
was-
bit of a vein on the wrist from how, like, hard this guy's... Apparently his name's Ed. Ed is gripping this flashlight like he's expecting to use it to beat someone's face in at any second. And he's only just entered the park, but he was doing this the second he got out of his car. Like...
He's holding the flashlight so hard that his fingers are, like, folding on top of each other.
Seriously. He is... I can only assume he entered this park stressed out of his mind already. Like, his friend told him that he was gonna go, he had to go alone. He was just like, oh no, I was so relying on her going with me. Alright, I guess I have to do this.
Why did he end up going anyways? I'm so confused.
It was something like he, liked this park as a kid, and then it shut down mysteriously and he doesn't know why. So he wants to go investigate because he's like, he has like an urban exploring channel. So he figured like, you know what, I live in the area, I used to go to that park all the time, I'm gonna go explore it. So that's essentially just the base premise. But it's hard to read that because the Discord messages go by so fast. I actually thought I was able to read just enough to see that it was someone inviting someone else. I assumed there was gonna be a second person with us in the park. There's not. The bottom of the message says like, I'm not going with, but good luck. Like... I was so confused when the game loaded up and there was not a second player. I was like, oh, okay. Where's the other person, I guess? I guess she abandoned us. Or, like, I thought, like, maybe she was gonna come in, like, later. Maybe she was already in the park. No. She's straight up not mentioned. I was fully, convinced that she was. Yeah, no, as far as I'm aware, she never gets mentioned again. Unless there's, like... Unless there's some... like, you can read the collectibles information. Unless she gets mentioned in there, I don't think she gets brought up again a single time.
Interesting.
Yeah. We have our critter cuff, so we're good to go in now. Is he not gonna... Oh, I thought he... Oh. The game loaded in a little bit there. Oh, boy.
Oh my god.
That lag was,
The lag.
Yeah. Alright. So, the statue does a really cool thing, but I think... So I watched somebody else play this game, and the game crashed for her here consistently. I think it's because the statue follows you. It's really cool to see. but I think because I'm windowed and not full screened, I'm a little worried it is going to crash the game if I go to look at the statue to see it follow us around as we walk. So, unfortunately, that is one detail we do have to miss, because I did really like that little detail. But I'm genuinely, with how it lagged when we entered, I'm afraid it's going to crash completely. And there's no save points yet. So if it crashes right now, we have to do the whole thing over again.
No!
Yeah,
this
so,
is so sad.
I'm just gonna go this way, because that's exactly what she did. She just ran past the statue with her head down, never looked at it. Oh yeah, the vending machine.
Even more terrifying of the thought of it following us and us not being able to see it.
I know, knowing that it's there but we can't look feels very like SCP to me. Being like, no, you can't look at the thing's face, it's gonna kill you.
It's making me anxious, actually.
Also, was this glowing? Because this is supposed to be glowing. I think it turns off when you get close, but I can't remember when we entered if it was glowing. It's supposed to be what directs you to go this direction. You can see just a glowing light in the distance, then when you run to go check it out, then there's the tunnels here. I was going to point that out, because I actually really liked that as a subtle way to guide the player. But I don't remember if it was doing that.
I was too busy looking at a random garbage can on the right-hand side.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I don't think there's any collectibles in this area. I think it was just the Molly, Finley, Rambly, and then Lion. We haven't seen his name yet, so I won't say it. Okay. I think that's it. I think everything else is up ahead. If we miss something, we're still in the early section, so if needed to be replayed, I can come back for it. Because there's a loading screen here that we can't, I don't want to deal with again.
Does it save during the loading screens?
Yes. As you can see, there's a reason we can't go back now.
Right.
As the most subtle cave-in I have ever experienced in a video game, I think. Because it was just the quiet sound of rocks falling, then you turn around to so much debris, like...
Maybe we have, like, really good soundproof headphones on.
Yeah, that's actually why he's okay with this whole thing. He's just wearing headphones and he's just listening to music the whole time. That's what all the sound effects are, actually. And it's just having a great time.
The ambience is actually just on his headphones.
Yeah.
He wants to make himself scared.
Because I think he said he was gonna make like a video or something here, so he's just playing the audio, so he doesn't have to add it in post. Alright, I think there's supposed to be a collectible over here. I think it might be in the other bathroom.
Are you going?
Yes, there
in the
it is.
Restroom?
I went the men's one first. I believe this is the women's actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, I don't think
women's restrooms are superior, anyways. They have more stalls.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say that. I promise.
The plush, or not the plush. That was a little action figure. Alright, let's look at the little posters here for a second. Because now we can see them kind of more higher quality. Is this the poster that was on the wall?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The rooftop races. All aboard Ramblies. I did notice it doesn't say Ramblies what. It just said all aboard Ramblies. And that's the end of the sentence.
I assume we're gonna see all of these eventually.
Yes.
Oceanic Odyssey.
This was my favorite, yeah. I love, like, the poster looks super cool, and then I love that you can only see his eyes, but that's actually the rest of his body, because he's a massive, like, sea serpent. So the little, like, blue in the background there, that's him, yeah.
Yeah, because I thought he was a snake at first.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Actually, I'm not sure if he's supposed to be... Oh, there's a thing that fell. And there was another one over there that fell too. So I guess we're missing 2 of them. Which adds up to the amount of characters we have not seen. But yeah. It's pretty cool. I like that, I like how these do look like real attractions.
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't know. I want to give the game so many props for feeling like a genuine, like, amusement park.
Yeah, they do a really good job of making the small space look like it's a bit a part of a bigger picture.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure I've walked through these exact like kind of walkway areas before. Like it all just feels so real.
Uh-huh.
Pardon our dust, buddy.
It doesn't feel too cramped or anything.
Looks like the park is going through some renovations. For the inconvenience, your Rambly Tuesday discount will be 3% off. Why not celebrate this great deal with a ride on my railroad? To test your sleuthing skills, I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
You're gonna let us be a sleuth? Thanks, buddy! That's so kind of you, to let us figure out the only other way to go.
So kind.
I know, he's...
Glad we're best friends.
He's so great. Oh, this is only mildly related. The Steam page mentions that you're going to get guided around by Rambly the AI raccoon, and they had to give a disclosure saying, not a real AI. It's voice acted by a real person, programmed and all the art made by real people. He is not AI generated. We want to be very clear with that.
To live in a world where you have to specify that.
I know. Like, look at this. This also looks like just a real, like, setup to a amusement park ride. He's got the little statue of himself that's super cool. And that's what the little action figure that we picked up is based off of. It's like the same pose, I think.
Yeah.
Look at all the monitors.
Wow.
Yeah, there's so many of these things. You know, so many cords as well.
So ominous.
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites.
Nice.
Do you know why Rambly the raccoon loves Rambly's Railroad? Because I like trains.
I love that every time. He's so adorable. The way he delivers that line as well. Oh, it's perfect. And then there's another Molly over here. We can see the full art for her as well, and it's... Oh, she's so adorable. Cute. I like that she's got, like, the bird, like, wing hands. I love those. Like, she's so cute.
Wow.
I don't think there's any other posters in here. Okay, now we can run through the rest of this. And it's very windy, just like a real one.
Over it.
Look, Ed is very polite. He might be like 7 feet tall based on how low these railings are to him, but you know what? He's polite. He's gonna wait and go through the line.
Well, I mean, this ride is meant for kids, right?
Yes.
That explains why the gates are small, I guess.
Yeah.
But you just step over them. That's what I would have done.
He doesn't want to risk knocking anything else over. He already witnessed the cave-in on before.
True.
Also, somebody was asking if I completed That's Not My Neighbor. I did! I'm waiting for the next update to come out. Alright, let's get on the train.
Oh, it's so purple.
I know. And we do actually get to ride it, which I think is one of my favorite parts. That it's genuinely, like, an actual ride. The mouse was a little wobbly there for a second. The abyss around us.
It's the motion sickness. He forgot his bracelets.
I love the little, rocks set up there.
The character is so cute!
I know! I love the baby one.
I
Hey,
love
buddy.
the one with the goofy eyes.
Oh yeah, that's important as well. The little picture there. The two guys holding hands and stuff with the little, paper. That'll come back later.
Okay.
Look how cute he is!
Wow.
There's Molly.
You know, I don't know if I've ever actually been to an amusement park before.
Really?
Well, I mean, there's not very many in Washington.
That's
so
true,
I don't think there are any.
This week.
Just crashed into 6 barns.
Yep.
What's barnstorming?
It's crashing with style.
Oh my god. Joseph Joestar?
Did you see it?
What? I did not.
It's okay.
What did I miss?
Oh, don't worry, I didn't see it the first 2 times I played either. There's a little door back there that was open.
Yeah, I was distracted,
It's okay, it's fully intentional, you're not supposed to see it. I was just really curious if you were. Look at the coconut!
Yeah, there's also a lot of glare in my glasses, except I will be blind if I take them off.
Yeah, that happens to me. That's why I can't stream with my glasses on, between them pressing into my head and the glare that reflects back on my screen.
Yeah. My glasses don't work properly for me right now, except I'm blind without them, so I'm just constantly blind now.
Aw.
Oh, Finley! Come on out and greet the people!
Hi, Rambly.
It looks like, the gay sea serpent from My Little Pony.
Oh, yeah.
100 years, Rambly.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I think my sister showed me. That sounds familiar.
It's like one of the first the big scaries that's introduced in Rarity cuts off her hair to give him a mustache.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Come into it instead. My ride Oceanic Odyssey
He's so cute.
will teach you all about the
I
wonders
really like
down
his
under the
F-boy
deep
hair.
Mm-hmm.
sea.
It's so
Blue
fluffy.
as me.
It is.
I hope you'll visit. I'm so lonely.
Oceanic Odyssey currently closed for repairs.
And then it's closed! I'm so sad. Bye,
No.
Finley.
Farewell, Finley. I love his little dance.
I know, he's really enjoying this music. And then this next section's kind of been through it, I think.
Oh, did a meteor hit it? Good Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I think that's it right there.
Uh-huh. Maybe a gear fell through the ceiling.
Yeah.
A really big one.
Rambley's having a problem here.
I feel that.
Also, this is something I totally missed first time we came through, despite, you know, the legs being here. Totally missed the upper half of the body. So this is the non-binary character. So, pretty cool. I do like the design. They were actually in the gift shop. There was the little keychains. There wasn't a Rambley keychain. Yeah. I totally thought that was Rambley at first. I didn't look that close, so I just assumed it was purple and Rambley.
Yeah, I saw them. It looked like a persona, so my eyes were immediately drawn.
So yeah, I kind of had the same thing, but that's just kind of what Rambley looks like. Like, I'm pretty sure I've seen people with personas that just look like Rambley. So I think that's why my brain was just like, oh, it's gotta be him. But no, it's not.
The most like, persona characters are the ones that I'm automatically like, ooh, I have to. And then I don't. Oh my god.
Ooh, it cut off the last one. Interesting, I don't think it's supposed to do that. I think it's supposed to say one more word before it stops.
Oh.
So I thought she crashed through the ceiling before, but I think she was just placed here. And then everything was, like, put around her. Because the way she's sitting looks like she fell. But no, I think this is supposed to be, like, an animatronic of her after she's crashed her plane. And they just left it here for some reason.
That would make sense.
Yeah. Alright, there is a collectible up ahead. I'm saying it out loud because I've forgotten it repeatedly now. Alright. There is a gear over here. Did it just get darker? I think it did. I think one of those lights just died.
Yes.
And then there's another gear here. Let me put both of these.
Why do they have so many big gears?
I wish I knew. Alright, this is the collectible. We do get some of the ears.
Iggy ears. They look like
I know.
Iggy.
That is totally what I thought as well. I was like, what's crazy is the first time I played, I saw them and went, oh, looks like Iggy, and then walked away. I didn't try to pick them up. I could not tell you why.
Approach the Iggy. Wow.
I didn't. I saw them and I was like, oh, neat, and then just moved on. Like,
why is he so sad?
I don't know. My theory is he's supposed to be like the, oh, what's his name? Eeyore?
Yeah.
I assumed he was supposed to be like that kind of stereotype. Oh, it gets really dark in here with that light off. Okay. I wanted to see if he glowed in the dark like the plush, but no. I don't like that room with the light off. Alright, let's get back to Rambley, because it seems like he has stopped screaming in agony, so... Yeah, I don't think there's any other... sorry, I thought that was someone there from the way the door opened. No, the doors just do that automatically because of our critter cuff.
Right. That is... that's a good excuse for a lot of things.
Yeah. Look at him. Now it's just us and Rambley. He's not gonna acknowledge what happened at all. Oh, yeah, we're going up. Yeah. I thought we were going down the first time that happened to me. I was like, what happened? Where's the earth going? But no, we're going up a hill.
I must admit, it's very strange not being able to look at chat.
Yeah.
Ada Lloyd.
Do not shame me with that common folk name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the professional Lloydford L. Lion, actor extraordinaire.
Great act, Lloyd.
Of course it was. I'm the real star.
And there we go. That's all the time we get for Lloyd.
Wow.
And then he's just back to his happy little dancing.
He doesn't have to roll every R.
He does, though. He's an actor. That's what you do when you're an actor and also a lion at the same time.
Uh-huh.
I tried so hard to get back onto the train. It won't let you. You can't jump over the invisible barrier. Ed has decided he's never doing that again, and I'm so sad about that.
Ooh, Ed. I would.
So, what do you think? Pretty fun, right? Now you know all about my friends and Lloyd. So, where do you want to go?
I love it. He hates Lloyd. Like, oh, I love it. This is the pictures from the ride.
Wow. Look, it's us.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I think
We're
it's
invisible.
literally it's complete. It's all the angles that do not show us. Like I can only assume the cameras that are out are the ones that would have showed the front car.
Yeah.
So they're only showing like there's that one at the top left that shows the back cars only. Like, and then there's that close up on the back car, like, and then there's the ones that have inverted colors for some reason. There's a lot of the back car actually. All the ones that like should show the upper half of the train are just completely gone.
We're so important.
Yeah. There's also something else on this screen, but that's fine. We're gonna move on.
Oh.
Did you not see it?
No.
Okay, I'll look back. I'll look back at this one because I did notice this one myself the first time I played. Look at the middle to the left.
Yeah, I see it, but I can't. I genuinely I can't see it well.
Here, I'll try to get it. Is this if I get it angled any better? Does that help?
Yes, I can't tell what it is. That's why I like ignored it at first because I could tell
That's
it was
fair.
something, but I have no idea what it's supposed to be.
That's fair.
Is it the bird?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Molly. The most identifiable parts is the open beak and the wing. The rest of it is a little bit too blurry, but that's intentional. It's because
The beak is open.
it's moving. Yeah, no, the beak is slightly open.
Okay.
Yeah. She's also running, which is why she's blurry. So that's cool.
Yeah, I can tell that I could tell that it was a bird. It used critical, but I don't have that.
Yeah. I want to take one of the t-shirts and like I think there was a hoodie as well. They all look so comfortable.
Polygon plushies.
All right.
That's how you know that they're made out of that really bad printed fabric material.
Oh yeah. All right.
Wow.
This one doesn't break the game because this one's on a set path.
Uh-huh.
You can actually hear it scraping as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought those were bugs.
the very faint. Well, there is bugs, but you can hear the very faint sound of metal scraping only when
Yeah.
you walk up close to it.
Yeah, no, I could hear it. I just mean I thought it was the bugs.
Oh yeah, you just thought it was an additional bug or something. Yeah, that makes sense. Also, someone in the shorts chat was talking about Len, and I thought you would appreciate that.
Oh wow, it's me. Except I keep forgetting that I have Sock popped up on stream right now and
Yeah.
not Len because my Discord profile picture is Len.
Yeah, it's because I changed it to instead of being like to match your Discord, it's just a set image now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is clearly where the game is indicating that we're supposed to go with all the lights and stuff.
Right.
So I guess we'll go here for a second.
I swear to God, if I have to hear his voice and he's rolling his R's the entire
Actually,
time,
wait.
it's gonna. Oh, I gotta.
I'm worried it's actually gonna let me in. We're not supposed to go there. I didn't want to spoil that, but I'm afraid if I press the button, we're just gonna enter right away because there's something else to do first.
Oh, okay.
So okay, first there's some collectibles in here. There's also old cookies. I saw someone call them bagels, so now I don't know what they are.
Oh, I thought that was a pancake.
Oh no,
Sorry.
that doesn't help. It's just the mysterious pastry.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of them
Flat
over here
pastry
and some
on the ground.
muffins. And also, I'm not
But they
entirely
even-
sure if this is the same thing that was on the floor, because these ones are cookies, but I'm not sure if these ones are what was on the floor or not.
The one on the floor looked a bit flatter.
It did, that's why I'm not entirely positive if that's what it was, because I think that one's the cookie, but this one's upside down.
Yeah.
And I can't tell what that one's supposed to be.
Man, I know as well as you do.
Hey, buddy, come over here.
Okay, I actually saw him light up that time. I walked straight past him the first time.
Information kiosk. If there's anything around
That
the park
is
you
one
wanna
that I
ask
did
me about,
actually see.
Just stop by here
Shocking,
and
I know.
I'll ramble on about it.
So yeah, I totally did not get any information about my collectibles the entire first time I played the game. Because while I was walking, this is like one of the few things I actually missed. that you're like not supposed to miss. I was walking with my camera face this way because of the glowing fountain.
Oh my god.
So I was looking at that, so I
Yeah.
heard Rambly say like, "Hey buddy, over here," and I was like, "Rambly? Where are you?" Never saw this light up, it blended into the background, never once heard a single thing about my plushies. However, we can hear about them now, but there is actually one more, so we're gonna wait to do that. Because the other one, I believe, is it in this building? Oh, not that. Definitely not that one. Okay. But there's two plushies in this street. Okay, it's got to be in this one then.
Oh, I'm glad that my first experience with this game is me not playing it, because I would probably take an hour alone in this spot.
Oh, I did. That's what makes this such an awful editing experience, because I spent so long here and I kept like commenting on stuff that I was doing, and I don't know how much of it was worth cutting out. So I've just scrapped the whole thing at this point. I haven't deleted it yet, but I think I've given up emotionally on getting back to that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, this thing also makes music. I didn't hear a single sound it made the first time I played. Okay, let's start with the action figure. And there is also some notes from Ed that is different from what Rambly says. So this is the Rambly Raccoon Raction figure. Available at the local toy store.
Them having
I
the
got this. I know
golden
the commercial by
Rambly
heart.
is so funny to me.
Oh, I know.
Wow, it's the unlimited edition Rambly the Raccoon Raction figure. Push him down and he jumps. Push him up and he doesn't. Only $19.99 at your favorite toy store.
Honestly, it being $19.99 is kind of cheap for,
Yeah.
like, basically the fact that it's supposed to be compared to Disney. That's really good, actually.
I feel like that'd be like $50.
Yeah, no, today, yeah, it would have been a Funko Pop and it would have been $50.
Blech, I hate Funko. Ugh, I don't care
just-
how controversial.
I thought they were cool when I was younger because they weren't nearly as many of them, and then they just kept making so many more for designs that really don't translate to that style, and now I can't stand them. I'm just, ugh. It was an
I've always
okay
hated them.
concept, and then they went a little overboard, I would say.
Yeah, I've always just really disliked their style, and it's always like, I don't know, it's the weird straight people that are the ones that collect them, and that just also put a weird taste in my mouth. I don't know.
Yeah. It also is kind of funny to me how many voice actors like just know you're not keeping this thing if I sign it. I'm charging you $100 for me to sign it because I know this thing's going on eBay. Like, I think that's kind of a
Yeah.
funny way for them to react, to realize like, oh, you're selling this for like $300? Well, I'm not selling it to you for only $50 then. You gotta pay me a little bit extra because I know you're just gonna make a return on this. Like, I'm not just gonna stand by here and just let you use me. And I can appreciate that for them. I know it does suck for the fans who like genuinely just want it as a little collectible for themselves. But just the sheer number of those things that do end up immediately back on eBay, not even before the day is over. Like, they'll use like the convention as the backdrop for like the photo that they're taking of it. Like, it's
People are
annoying.
so weird about Funko.
Yeah.
It makes me feel weird.
Yeah. Also, this has a very unfortunate description. He mentions that he drank so much Bird Up that he got sick and threw up on the rooftop races. You said you haven't been to like any like amusement parks. Do you know the little rides where it's like a little plane and it goes on the ground first, then it goes back up into the air, and then just alternates between those two until the ride ends?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. Meaning it hit this kid at a very high speed, which is so unfortunate.
Oh, that is nasty.
Yeah,
Ugh,
that was
I
a
don't
really
like that.
unfortunate image, but I guess it does help like personalize the character more, makes them feel like, yeah, that's a thing that would happen to a kid.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a Rambly cup. Nothing beats the taste of fresh Rambleberry juice drunk directly out of my plastic, lifeless head.
Oh, Rambly.
It's a Rambleberry.
Here, you know what? Oh yeah, there are Rambleberries. Those are pretty interesting. I'm gonna read all of I'm gonna click all of them except for the gold one. We're gonna do the gold one last.
Oh, a Molly plush. She's always been my best friend. Did you know she builds planes in her landing pad at the park? And then she crashes them. She's so talented.
I think that's you talking about Joseph Joestar.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I love that.
He always made me feel uneasy. But He's a sad sea serpent.
I know, but the thing is, I can't emphasize enough how large he is. We're gonna see him later, but he's very large.
Ooh, you found my buddy Finley. You know, he's really shy. Like, too shy. Like, obnoxiously shy. But he's got a good heart. I hope you get to meet him someday.
It's one of those things where it's like, I feel like if anybody else was saying that about Finley, it would be really rude, but considering he is supposed to be one of his best friends, it's not that bad. But surely Rambly could have found a little bit of better way to say that. But I think it also says, like, something about his character, that he's kind of, like, almost, like, airheaded in the way he's just, like, so, like, he's so outgoing, he doesn't understand why Finley might be shy.
Right.
I think it's an interesting way to characterize him.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is Lloyd. I like that the description says he was always one of my favorites, because
Ew, Lloyd.
that's all he has to say. Clearly, Rambly does not share the sentiment.
Congratulations! You found me! Don't I look adorable?
God, the switch in between Lloyd and him.
I know. And then the Rambly ears.
Who's Indigo?
No one is named Indigo, that's just straight up the name of the park. I thought that too. I thought surely one of these characters was going to be named Indigo. That's just the name of, like, the park.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I was waiting for that too. I thought that's what the other character was named. That's not what the other character is named.
Yeah,
we learn the other character's name later. It's not Indigo.
Rambly ears!
Okay, I'm glad that I'm not
Those used to
stupid.
fly off the shelf.
We're not that stupid.
That hair's pretty damaged, though.
I think
Dried
it's...
peeled. There's gotta be at least one more mint condition set out there somewhere. Like a yard sale.
See, no, the issue is we found some of those in good condition. We just couldn't take them for some reason. We took the one inside the ride and not the ones in the gift shop outside the ride. I don't know why he did that.
Preserve everything.
It's just, it's very odd. Alright, last up is the gold Rambly plush.
Yes.
I love the description for this one too.
Yeah.
Wow, is that a limited edition gold Rambly plush? Parents were fighting tooth and nail for those things when they came out. Seriously, our employees had to clean up so many stray teeth and nails. Hard to believe there was all that demand for a regular Rambly plush we just blasted with gold spray paint.
Oh, I love that. It's so good. I love the comedic side of this game so much. Also, Made in Heaven, I think?
Yep. Only a bit.
Oh, yeah!
Well, look at that! You're at Jetstream Junction! Oops, looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, there's a security office in the back of the theater. Maybe a friendly wrangler can help you get in!
So yeah, that's why we have to go to Lloyd's Theater, because there's a key on Molly's place.
Right.
So, let's go to Lloyd's Theater. I must say, we have been going a little slow. I've been taking my time with some of this stuff, but I am going to speed up here a bit, because I realized we've been streaming for almost an hour.
Really? Already?
Yeah, no, I did not realize that.
There's no. I don't believe you.
You know, it is
Oh,
5:53, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, it's 2:53.
Clearly, you're the correct one. Alright, I also wasted a lot of time wandering around here. I do not believe there's a plush over here. Actually, no. When we come out of the theater, I will go double check what collectibles we have before moving on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sometimes the light turns on and sometimes it turns off when you activate stuff. I'm not quite sure why. It's a pretty cool theater. So, I thought the candles were like actual candles. They are just like light bulbs.
Yeah.
But because I spent this entire time terrified, because you see how many of those candles are out there?
Yeah.
I thought this place was going to burn to the ground. So, this isn't a spoiler because it's something I convinced myself of happening. This theater doesn't burn to the ground. I was just really convinced that these candles were foreshadowing that something was going to fall over and we were going to have to run for our lives. That doesn't happen.
I'm sorry.
That was entirely my own personal red herring. That does not happen. I don't know why I was so convinced, but
yeah, I'm shocked that they're all still lit. Like none
Well-
of them are dead.
yeah. Well, I think there is a couple of them that are dead. I think there are supposed to be one on every single section. So I think there's a couple that are still going. Some of them were probably just turned off, and then the others have probably just died off over the years.
Right.
But yeah.
I'd think that they'd all be dead if
I was waiting for the second you would see.
You see, I've been having problems with sight, but is that a real lion?
Yes, it is. I'm
Obviously
so
not.
glad you noticed that.
Okay, cool. Oh my god, okay. Interesting.
Yeah. So this is the thing where MatPat turned his head and never saw him.
Oh
He
my
just was
God.
looking through the
How?
aisles, straight up totally missed that there's a lion here.
Dude, I noticed
look at
it
him.
pretty quickly. I like
It's
to
c- Yeah. He's
oh,
little hard to miss with the spotlight and all, but a lot of people they start looking down the aisles for collectibles. As far as I'm aware, there's not a single collectible in any of these seats. Because the entire attention is supposed to be, hey, look, a lion!
yeah. When you enter a new area, I feel like you need to let any kind of scene or anything happen before you start looking for stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that should be, like, kinda obvious, but it's happened to a lot of people where they just don't see Lloyd, like, at all up here on this stage. But
There's a
that's
whole freaking lion.
a massive one, too, that you can immediately tell
Yeah.
who he's supposed to be from the back of the theater. Like,
Yeah, I saw the first thing I saw was his tail swishing.
yeah. Also, you said almost the exact same thing I did. As soon as I saw the tail swish, I was like, is that a real lion? Like, I yelled. I was losing my mind. Because, there's so many animatronics in mascot horror that I thought that's what that was going to be. And then I saw the tail and I was like, oh, that's, like, living. That's cool.
They
That's
keep a
great.
real freaking lion inside of the amusement park. They kept a real lion.
Yep.
Ooh.
That is straight up a living creature that is also important to note where we're trying to go. So,
Where's Cheetah?
that's pretty
I
fun.
swear.
I can see a screen where Rambling's going to talk to us.
Hey, buddy, I've got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage. If you're going back there, be careful. Your critter glove is not yet able to resuscitate you.
Not yet. That's what I focus on whenever he says that. It's not yet able to resuscitate you. Implying they're working on it. Like,
Yeah.
that's kind of wild.
How many
Also, there
people died in the amusement park for them to put a resuscitation feature in?
That's a really good question. Also, this is not technically a collectible, but this is so cute.
You can't see, but I'm dancing.
Aw.
Wow.
I love this. It's so adorable.
So cute. It's very bouncy.
It really is. Also, the first time I clicked that, I was like, oh, this is like a trap, right? I clicked it and I fully expected Lloyd to come barreling around the corner. As you can see, we're fine, but I thought that was gonna happen the first time I clicked it. And then I still, clicked it. But
I must say, the experience was stressful when someone else is talking and moving.
yeah,
Yeah,
it makes the
sitting here.
experience much nicer. There's that sound effect back. Am I stuck? I am. Okay, I guess I can't fit that way.
I wonder if I'd be more I wonder if I'd actually be scared if I was playing it myself alone.
Yeah, no, this is the part where I started to get more tense. Like, I genuinely, I clicked the piano and then immediately started trying to hide. Like, I was trying to, press my keyboard and I was like, I remember seeing a crouch button in the controls. Is there a way I can crouch and try to hide? But
Yeah,
no,
that's how my sister plays games. This is typically when I'm the one who gets handed the controller.
Yeah.
The scary stuff is the stuff that I handle.
Oh, I hear Lloyd. I also heard something behind us.
The real lion Lloyd or the
Oh, he was over there. I looked away, but he was looking at us over the ledge.
Ooh, Amber.
It's
I'm
because
kidding. There's some I can
someone
hear it.
was behind us. Alright, let me go a little more
Someone or
forward and see.
something. Oh my god.
But yeah, he's supposed to be, you see that little gap in between them? He's supposed to be standing up
Yeah.
there with his paws up. Yeah, he looks at you. And then... I'm just gonna move forward. I'm not seeing anybody back there, so let's just go. I'm sure it's safe in here. It's only a dead end.
To be there?
I think.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see
Maybe
it when
not
I
yet.
played, but I saw somebody else, have a friend, so...
I see. Well, I mean,
I don't trust these
because
sound
of-
effects now. Alright.
Oh, how cute, a little tunnel.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. This is just a dead end down here. It is the back of the
I feel like
theater.
a critter.
Yeah. Well, we're wearing a critter cup, so it's very fitting.
Exactly.
Hey, buddy!
Oh, rest in peace. Oh, never
There he
mind. Oh,
goes.
okay.
There he goes! Sliding himself backwards.
You know, that's what Momo looks like when she used to crawl under my bed.
Yeah, you know what? Rhea did that the other day as well. My brother got a new, bed frame, and for some reason both Rhea and Maggie immediately dove underneath it the second they entered the room. And he was like, I was like looking at Rhea and I was like, why would you do that? Turns out Maggie did the exact same thing the day before. I don't know what compelled them, but it was the exact same thing that compelled both of them to do it. It was really funny to find out. Okay, I'm gonna keep walking because I don't trust the sounds.
Is it a normal dog thing, or is it a staffy thing?
I couldn't even tell you. It's just, it was very odd. Okay, we're finally at the end. Alright, thank you, magic opening door. Let me get this key. Come on, okay.
Wow.
There's some more posters.
It's crazy. You immediately knew where to go.
I know. I like the little, the not so subtle spotlight.
Uh-huh.
There's some water. Oh, it's been dripping.
It's so damp.
Yeah.
That is a lot of wires. Oh
It
my
is.
god,
This is not safe.
System.
Oh no,
Jesus.
look at how many outlets there are
Extension
too.
cord.
Yeah, there's so many.
That is. If those candles weren't, even if those candles like
We're like actual
the candles weren't
flames.
gonna do it, this is gonna do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a way to word it.
And there's locks as well. Also, how high is your audio?
It's like normal. Is something about to happen?
No, do you hear the
Oh.
stomping?
I hear it.
Yeah.
I do.
So I was quiet after I picked up the key, but I heard the stomping the second it started. I saw the lockers and went,
Yeah.
is this Outlast? Can I spam the buttons to get inside before whatever's out there comes in here?
I always check desks and lockers to see if there's a hide option.
Yep. As soon as I figured, like, okay, I can't hide behind the lockers. Can I crouch and go under here? It's like, I'd already confirmed there's no crouch button. But I was like, maybe it'll prompt me if I walk up here and spam E. Maybe I'll hide under the desk. No. I was in here for like 5 minutes just waiting. I was like, am I supposed to go out there? Am I gonna die immediately as I open this door? No, you're supposed to go back out here.
Outlast and Amnesia completely ruined my perception of horror games.
Yeah,
Games in
it's
general.
it's kind of a shame that they were some of the first too, because man, everything has to live up to them now.
Yeah, they were a little too good.
Yeah. Also, there's a Lloyd
Whistleblower.
in the same style as the Rambly that was watching us from before. Don't like the music? All right, we're good. Now I just wanted to point out that the Lloyd is the same style. Oh, and you remember the picture of Lloyd and Rambly with the
With the paper?
Yeah. So people have
Yeah.
the theory that Lloyd was the original mascot, and that's supposed to be him handing over the deeds to the park, or if not the park, at least to the ride.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is there's just some kind of deed, but I don't know enough about the lore yet.
Yeah. That's about my knowledge as well. I just wanted to point that out while I was here, and that statue was on my mind. Let's
Yeah.
keep going. This is totally safe. He stopped stomping around, so, surely that means he's gone, right? That's not why the music is picking up, right?
If anything, that makes me more nervous. Silence after loud noises is not a good sign. That doesn't mean that they've left. That means that they've just held still.
Yeah, he did just growl at us softly, which... He's still growling. Oh no, I didn't realize he kept going.
Yeah, I was too busy yapping at first.
Yeah, no, it's okay. I actually didn't notice the growling when I was playing the first time. I had no idea he did that.
Uh-huh.
This is fun. This is safe. This is reassuring. I'm gonna run.
God, I hate walking underneath something that has a platform above you.
Oh, I know. Yeah. Especially after we watched something
feel
fall on Lloyd earlier.
Yeah, but there's also the thought that like something jumping off of it in front of you.
Yeah. And we know that there's a dead end behind us, so there's nowhere to run.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate it.
Ooh.
Oh.
I will
Nice
admit,
big
that
close
got me
up.
a little bit.
Yeah. The close-up on him, and then the critter cuff emitting a high-pitched noise. It's very interesting. Now he's just back there, which really makes me want to leave this place, knowing that he's just there.
Well, good to know that we can ward off animatronics, I guess.
Yeah.
Or real lions, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
there's
can't
supposed to
quite
be
tell.
someone watching us here, and our little buddy has
Oh.
not shown up, which is really off-putting to me. It's worse than being watched. I have to be fully transparent. The fact that they're not here when they're supposed to be is making me uncomfortable.
You're a trans...
Okay, let's just go. Let's leave this theater. I think this is... Okay, I was spamming the E button, but I looked down and I was like, why isn't it opening? It's because I was pressing the R button. So that would be why the door didn't open. Oh, why did
Man,
I...
I'm so excited to see the serpent.
Oh, I know.
I
He's
need
so
to see
cool.
its sheer size.
Alright. Oh, the sky's a lot more blue now. I can't tell if it's because it's later at night, or if it's because we're approaching morning. I'm actually not entirely sure. The clock isn't really helpful. Oh yeah, I wanted to check the
The kiosk.
kiosk. Yeah. Okay, no, those... Okay, yeah, those are all coming up later. So we're good. We haven't missed anything yet.
Sick.
Alright, Jetstream Junction. Alrighty.
Oh, it's a warehouse.
Check
Ugh.
out Molly's rooftop races. It's not far from here, and it's a great warm-up before we get into the bigger rides. Just take it up at Molly's landing pad.
It's a garage because it's Molly's workplace, so it's supposed to be where she
Right.
makes all of her stuff. So I think it's thematic. It's maybe not the most appealing, but I do really like that it fits the theme.
Yeah, I like the design of it. Because it where they keep planes and stuff.
Yeah. Look at her.
Wow, she's very cute.
She really is. Like, that is such an adorable design. Alright, we can go straight into Molly's garage, because that is the cafeteria, and I want to explore there first. I love the menu.
Outrageously priced food.
Yeah. You can build your own burger.
Reloaded.
Yeah, and if it's not enough, you can get it Rambly style.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I
Get it
could not tell you.
bigger. Make it a 1-footer. Oh my god.
Yeah, no, you can actually get those. My mom got a 1-foot hot dog at the fair when we went earlier this year. It is an unreasonable size for a hot dog. Like,
Yeah,
it is.
like
That is a lot.
I've seen subs that are a foot, but a hot dog?
Yeah, no, they're fairly popular, like fair food, which I did not mean to say
That's
fairly
outrageous.
popular fare, but you know what I mean. It's a weirdly like common thing.
Would that not just make you feel sick?
If you're gonna go on rides, yes. But my mom and I didn't go on any rides. We just kept walking around, so she was fine. She had a great time. She even went back for strawberry stuff afterwards, because it was specifically it was a fair, but it was like strawberry like themed. And yeah, she was so good. Like after eating it, that she was just like, you know what? I think I want to get some of the. I got a little strawberry dessert, and she was like, you know, I think I want that. And I was like, are you sure? After everything you've eaten? Yeah, no, she was fine.
I'm very curious how many fries that adds because it's very ambiguous. Add some fries for $3.50. That's expensive.
I know. Like, if it's not like a bucket of fries, then that's very ominous wording. Also, I forgot to point out, this is what happens whenever I press the sprint button, but I don't move. It's it's one of my favorite things to do in this game. And I don't know if I've I don't think I pointed it out, but I just love the way you it's like activating tunnel vision without going anywhere.
Uh-huh.
And I love it.
Are our nails painted or is that just the lighting?
I think it's the lighting, but they are, like, very white.
Dude's got like a calcium deficiency or something.
Oh, I didn't know you can see the clock from inside here. That's actually really
Wow.
cool.
That's so cool. Oh my god, I'm mixing up all my words today.
That's okay. Also, everyone always points out that Molly's crispy chicken sandwich is a weird thing to do because it's the bird and it's chicken.
Yeah.
And I know she is not technically a predatory bird, so she doesn't eat, like, meat herself. However, if she was a chicken, it would still be very thematic for her sandwich to be a chicken sandwich because chickens will eat other chickens without a single bit of hesitation. Like, that's just a thing that chickens are known for. They will be cannibals with the slightest delay. So while it is kind of weird, I still think it's fine. Just because, like, it's theming of being like, oh, the bird. We should make, like, the bird food a bird.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah. Also, I think I forgot to point out the drinks earlier at the soda fountain. Yeah, there's water, and then there's diet water. I believe that says Kohler.
Yeah.
Dr. Muncher. And then people have said Bird Up is a Garten of Banban reference. I gave up on that series. I don't know what it's referring to.
It's a what reference?
Garten of Banban.
What that is.
Oh, you're so lucky. I won't ruin it for you. It's kind of terrible. It's very infamous. They also released, like, 3 games last year. And I say games loosely because they're just chapters. You know, that unfortunate trend in mascot horror where instead of releasing just a new chapter, you just call it a new game. But it's just the continuation of the last game. Literally just the next section. I hate that trend in games so very much. And it's one of the biggest offenders of that.
Yikes.
Yeah. But yeah, the drinks are kind of fun.
Bubble Baron.
There's one that's just called a soda. Which sounds like they're not sure what it is, but I'm gonna trust them and assume that it's soda.
Astral Blast. That sounds awesome.
That sounds like a real soda. That actually sounds kind of good.
Yeah. I'd try it.
Oh, the names of the drinks are references to animators for the game? Interesting.
Oh, cute.
I had not actually looked up, like, any of the animators. It's kind of cool. Who is Diet Water referencing? I think Diet Water is my favorite of all of them.
I wonder what it tastes like.
That's what I'm so curious about. How do you make water diet, and what does that flavor translate to? I am so curious.
Would it just be like no chlorine, like extra filtered?
Yeah, is it just straight up chlorine? Is that what they bottled? Because I could see that.
Chlorine. Yummy. I love drinking pool water.
Yep, it's definitely my favorite experience. Definitely not what makes me want to get out of the pool every time.
Ooh, that singular table is awful.
I know, I was curious about that. I was thinking like, oh, there's just the one? Because I did not remember there being only one, so...
Yeah, that's very strange.
It's fine,
Not
I
very
guess.
efficient.
Yeah. Alright, next up is the bar. Because I thought this was an arcade, but there's only one machine, so... Clearly the focus is supposed to be the bar.
What a depressing bar.
Yeah, and it's like, it's still just straight up sodas as well. There's nothing alcoholic over here. Which is...
And what's the point of a bar?
Yeah. But it's kind of funny, because I have seen someone point out that there's a bunch of wine bottles all over the place, because they're part of, like, the default trash, like, thing that they use throughout the game. But there's none of them in here, which I found really funny once I realized.
Uh-huh.
Like, this is just the saddest bar ever, because it's got one arcade, and then that's it. That's the only appeal. Because it's the same drinks that you get everywhere else in the park.
Maybe they have shelves on the other side of the counter that's just full of alcoholic beverages.
Yeah, maybe. I did also notice there's no way for the workers to get into the bar, so I can only assume that they climb over the countertop every day to get to work.
Maybe there's, like, a ladder, kind of...
Well, the issue is I don't see a door back there either.
No, I mean from the ceiling.
Oh, from the ceiling? Maybe.
Or maybe there's like a tunnel underground
Oh yeah, they just actually pop up from underneath. That's what the tunnel
Yeah,
system,
there's a
like the
trap
stuff
door.
at Disney, is actually for. It's just to straight up just enter, like, from beneath the ground. Like, you see that little, like, crack there? That little slide panel just
Yeah.
completely opens up and they just emerge from the ground.
That
you know
would
what?
be
That is-
so funny to watch.
That is my new headcanon. That is exactly what's happening. Also, this is the most crisp image of Molly we've seen so far. Look at this.
Yeah, it is.
This is the only thing that has not been touched by damage. Like, it's impressive.
Oh.
Alright, this is playable, by the way. That's why I haven't left yet.
Oh my god.
I like to think I've gotten pretty good at this game so far. I failed the first time, so... Someone in chat said the workers live in the bar, actually.
There's actually like beds behind the counter instead.
Yeah, they got those little fold-out beds.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hate doing that every time. It makes me so sad. The little squirrel cry.
Yeah, I don't like the sound they make.
Jenno, I failed horribly at this. I didn't make it past the first jump without dying. I had to restart this level so many times. But now I've gotten a lot more careful with my jumps. Oh, dang it. Okay, I failed once, but you know what? That's significantly further than I made it the first time, so...
Yeah.
Like here, I'll point out exactly where I died. I died here. Because I tried to jump up here to grab that, and then immediately fell into the water 3 times.
3?
Yeah, it was sad. That's part of... Look, I told you there's a reason I get mad when I'm editing. It's because it's really painful to watch sometimes to try to make it look good.
Yeah. I say 3 like it's crazy when I know that I would have probably done worse.
Oh, I also didn't realize there was a double jump until the 3rd time I made it through, and that's why I survived. Okay, there we go. I gotta be very careful with those ledges. Look at the squirrels in love!
Aw, they're in love.
They're so cute, look at them! I'm so happy for them. I don't care if they're evil, they're so happy.
Well, those ones clearly aren't evil. They're not trying to kill you or anything.
That's true, they're too busy being in love. I love that this is just a cannon. Like, that's just a tree stump that is just straight up a cannon.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this section I actually did pretty bad at the first time I played because I didn't... Everything blends in so well, I assumed this was part of the background.
Yeah, it looks like it would be.
Okay. We're doing good, though. I love the music. The squirrels are your OTP. Yeah, I agree.
Is this an infinite game, or is there an end to it eventually?
There is an ending, we
Or
actually
is
just reached it.
Okay. Oh, I thought she was dead for a sec.
Yeah, I know, it does not look good.
Nah.
There they are. Salem.
Wow. Oh, they're evil?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be like villain? That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. I love the nah. That's it. This is a cool theme, too.
No,
Look at that evil
No.
Molly.
he's evil now. Pumpster face.
The first time I played, I was like, that feels like a
That's me.
slur. Like, that feels so bad. Like- I love their dialogue. Alright, I gotta be prepared to run. 'Cause I was not prepared for Molly to be the boss fight of this game.
Boy, am I glad that I don't have to play this right now.
Yeah, no, your hearts are also, oh jeez, are connected. Oh, I didn't think I won that. Ooh, that's loud. But yeah, the amount of hearts that you have is tied to, the amount of, berries that you collect. And speaking of the
I
berries...
saw them depleting. Wow, oh, that's one of the collectibles.
Yep,
right?
it just comes to
I
life.
saw it in the kiosk.
So yeah, now we have a Rambleberry.
It's just like the Minecraft 15th year anniversary edition Bedrock Minecraft map.
I just want to know how it came into life. There's something over there, but we have to go here first.
Maybe the machine broke and a sticker fell out of it or something. I don't know.
Maybe, but it's quite big.
A very large. Maybe it printed.
It just turned into a printer. It died, so it was like, you know what? Here, this is all I can do.
its dying breath was it trying to print out a berry.
Yeah.
Looks like Molly crashed into the ride again. Don't worry though, your pal Rambley has the repairman on
That's what he
speed
threw
dial.
up on.
Yep. His on hold face.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been disconnected or is
It's
no
the same
longer
face he
in
makes when he's doing
service.
advertisements.
Please check the number and dial again.
Say, why don't you check out Molly's landing pad? It's not far from here, and it's a great cool down after that exhilarating ride. Just take a down from Molly's rooftop races.
Love that he pretends we got onto the ride. Also, I didn't realize, I think that's the Ferris wheel.
Ah.
Like, I think this thing is so broken down you can see the Ferris wheel through it, because I know you can see the clock. But I think that red outline looks like the Ferris wheel. So yeah, this place is really, really beaten up.
It's decrepit.
Yep, there's the clock in the
You know what?
distance. We're really close to it, actually.
I'd also want to visit.
Yeah.
If I were this guy. I keep forgetting his name.
Ed. At least I think it's Ed. You know what? I've been saying that this whole time. I read that name once. I never went back to verify. So it's entirely possible that's not his name.
Well, it's his name for us, at least.
Yeah. Look at this little guy just hanging out here.
Is that also a character?
It's not, which is kind of important for later. Kind of. I don't know if it's supposed to be or not.
I see. I don't see. I'm lying.
It's alright. Alright, up next... I forgot about all the, like, oil on the ground.
Mmm, yummy.
It's like dripping from the ceiling. That's not what I expected you to say about that! I was not expecting you to try to virtually, like, go lay on the ground. Like...
There's something special about the color of oil, I guess.
It just makes it look really appetizing.
Mmm.
Oh wait, let me double check. I don't think there's any... Okay, so we got the poodle, we got the rambleberry. Okay, you know, I know which two we're missing, and they're not out here, so we're good. Has it become increasingly obvious when it's a point of no return, based on if I'm checking to see if we have collectibles?
Yeah.
Because I want to make sure I get them all. Look at this place!
I love playpens.
I know, these are so cool in real life. Like, I was obsessed with these as a kid. Like, something about the idea that it's a play place that you can literally slam yourself into every wall and you will be totally fine. Obsessed with that idea. And also the ball pit, like, I love the music. But look at this! Unfortunately, you can't play in the ball pit. It doesn't react to you. But, like, it looks amazing. Like, this genuinely looks so cool.
What do you mean?
Like,
I love the music.
It is really good music. I love it.
This whole game has me.
It's so good. Alright. Pink star. The lights are off. I didn't realize they went off immediately.
I was actually in a playpen recently. Oh.
Well, I'm glad we got to enjoy the music while it was here.
No, I miss the music.
Yeah, the noise now is just very ominous. Rambly, I don't think this is as inviting as you are making it look. But I guess
It's inviting to me.
This is where we go!
Dude, I'd never leave this place.
I know, this is really cool.
I love feeling like a rodent. Oh!
Hi! And bye, I guess. What was that second sound? I have not heard that before. Okay. I'm sure that's fine. Ignore the fact that I'm searching every last detail of this entire place. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I'm not worried. Evil Molly, or is this normal Molly? Or is it evil normal Molly?
It's certainly Molly.
Okay. Oh.
Neat. Love how quickly that blood dries.
Yeah.
Also, the sound of her scrambling through the, tunnel. That's fun.
Uh-huh.
No, that was definitely pink that the star was. Oh my... Okay, so you see the... the... yellow circle that's in front of us?
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Huh?
There's... Oh my gosh, I feel so dumb. This entire puzzle is finding the shapes and matching them to the symbols. I've never found the circle, or the yellow one. I've always just turned it. Like, I know it's yellow circle, because I just turn it until it, like, goes. I find all the other ones. I've never seen the yellow shape in my life. It's right here.
How?
That's why I was looking when we were going up the thing earlier. I was looking because I was like, maybe I'll find the yellow one this time. Because I've been under the assumption the yellow one doesn't exist in this level. I thought you weren't...
It was the... What?
I apparently see
right
the obvious stuff, but also miss the obvious stuff. It's a very 50-50, apparently, which ones I'm gonna see.
Yeah, I understand. I'm the same way.
And you know what? I probably wouldn't have seen it if I hadn't looked down at chat, because when I looked back up, it, like, refreshed my image of what the game was looking like, so I actually, like, you know, comprehended what was in front of me.
Yeah.
Wow. Alright, let's keep going. Where are we? Oh, we're back at the start. Oh, why did you see that? I was just moving forwards and backwards at the same time. I don't know how that happened, but... Alright, so yeah, I have straight up never seen the yellow. I assumed you were supposed to find the other three, and then turn the yellow until it was just done.
Oh my god.
Like, if I'm not even joking, if you would ask me to describe this level, it was find 3 of them, and then just hope for the best on the last one, because that's... Oh my gosh, alright, I am good at video games, I swear.
That's the most... It's right there.
It really is. You're supposed to see it as you walk right through.
Never have. Mario team.
Wow, that's embarrassing. All right, but yeah, no, I would say that's pink. I think it's kind of a hot pink, and that's why it looks kind of purple. I think it's more obviously pink when the lights are on. Also, I don't know why I left this tube. We're supposed to go back in here. Another thing I also missed is that there's no barricade here. I did that lap 3 times before I noticed there was no barricade here, meaning I walked past the yellow circle 3 times and never saw it. It gets worse the more information I add. This is awful.
Yeah, I'm shocked. Like, I'm thoroughly
Like, see,
shocked.
look! Like, you see how obvious that is? I saw that right away. I was like, oh, cool, red star, so that is what I'm doing. Man.
That's less obvious than the yellow circle and everything.
Yeah, considering you have to turn your head to look at that one, but it still has the spotlight, so it's still noticeable, versus the yellow star, in order to complete the game, you have to stare it in the face. Yeah. I'm realizing how bad it is.
That's actually really funny.
I assumed it was in here for the longest time as well. I kept going up into this bubble and looking around and being like, maybe it's up there, maybe it's like hidden small, maybe it's somewhere along the walls, and I just didn't see it because it's only at some weird vantage point you can only see from in the bubble. Maybe it's inside the orange room, tucked away in a corner. No. It's the most obvious of all of them.
I mean, in your defense...
Oh, I guess this one's slightly more obvious. I did notice this one!
Sometimes these kinds of games have one really, really difficult one for no reason. So I understand the thought process, but it was right there.
It was! I saw this one right away! I was like, oh, green triangle! I did call it square first, so I guess I'm not... I'm still not the best with my shapes, so...
You saw the green triangle first? That's crazy to me.
Yeah, straight up, I saw a green triangle and then I had to do another lap for the red star. I went through this, I had to go through this one twice, yeah. I saw everything with Lloyd. I saw, because Molly is supposed to be the one stalking us at Lloyd's. She watches us as we enter, and then she looks at us again as we leave. She didn't do that for some reason this time around. I don't know why. I noticed all of that stuff with Molly. She does watch you in the train ride as well. That's what I was talking about with the door that's open. She's, like, when it says, like, oh, here's Molly, she's staring at you through the open door. So it's like there's all these little things that I missed that you're like supposed to miss. You're not supposed to miss those. I just straight up didn't see them. Oh, I forgot how much I hate the bounce thing. Alright, you're supposed to turn around. There you go.
I don't mean to make fun of you.
No, it's okay. I did see this one. I did see the blue star. So I saw, hi. I also saw her here. So I saw, let's just talk with Molly for a second. I saw a green triangle, but I called it green square. Luckily I corrected myself before I kept going, so I didn't, like, continue to call it green square. I immediately was like, that's not a square, that's a triangle. And then I was like, okay, so it's green triangle, and then it's blue star, and then I went back and I was like, well, I could just guess for both of these, but I'm gonna do one more lap of that upper section. So I did one more lap, and that's when I saw the red star. And then keep in mind, I had already done 3 laps of the first section where we see Molly. Never once did I see that blue circle. Or not blue circle, yellow circle. It gets worse the more I talk. Oh no. I love that she's engaging in the conversation right now, honestly. Oh, there we go. I scared her away.
There she goes.
She decided that was enough.
Shouldn't have pointed her out. She has anxiety.
She does. That's why she keeps leaving. She's so nervous. He talked about Finley like he's the anxious one. It's actually just Molly.
Yeah, obviously.
Michelle, look, see, they don't bounce when you walk in them. I also love the PNG of the balls on the bottom.
PNG, yeah.
I never saw that.
That's so funny. Why?
And there's just straight up a gap there too.
Is that like? I wouldn't be surprised if that was like an actual feature, not just there to make it look more full, too.
This is like what the actual park has, like they just printed on the floor of the park, yeah. They were like, we have like 2 to 3 layers of little plastic balls, and the rest of it we can just paint on the floor. That's so funny.
God.
And the way it's like 90% blue, too, like... It's like the same image just repeated. That's so funny. Oh man, all the times I've played this, I never noticed that just the big gap in the balls there. So that's just showcasing, look, it's just a printed on image. That's so good.
So funny.
Alright. Red star, green triangle. I knew it was a blue circle already, but now I've actually seen that it does in fact exist. And then this one's also a star. Yay!
There's a lot of stars.
The blood-soaked door is definitely not ominous.
What? What do you mean?
I do like that both of us definitely saw the blood on the door, but neither of us acknowledged it. Like, it was so obvious, both of us were just like, yep, no need to talk about it. We talked about how, like, inviting and how cool this place looks for, like, 5 minutes. Never pointed out the blood splatters along the door here. Well, like, this was immediately noticeable as you walked in. Neither of us wanted to say a word about it.
It could have been motor oil, you know?
That is true. It is black, but also blood does kind of dry black. And that kind of looks like a QR code. It's not, but like...
Oh my god.
It's so, like, uniform that it kind of does.
Yeah, it's a little too proper streaky.
Yeah. I do like, we get to see a proper full image of Molly again over here. And then the same image for Rambling. Like... He's sitting on his tail! I never noticed! I assumed he was floating! That's really cute, actually!
Man, you're noticing all sorts of things.
Yeah, I'm really glad I decided to play this again! So that I can actually, you know, see all the details!
Every time you're like, did you see that? I'm like, no. And every time you point out something that you're just now seeing, it's something that I did notice.
Yeah, it's some, you know, the actual obvious stuff. Apparently, I have no room to make fun of MapHead anymore, I guess, for missing Lloyd. Even though he missed it repeatedly, like the section where Lloyd falls under the little, like the thing falls on Lloyd, he looked away for that too. Like, he completely missed that Lloyd got, like, a box crushed on him. He was just like he falls and he went like this immediately and looked away. Like, he never saw it.
Okay. I understand missing Lloyd on the stage at first, maybe, because you're a little distracted, but the box?
The box was clearly like, okay, look this way. It's the only thing in front of you. But he immediately turned to go around the corner, so we didn't even see him. It was really funny to watch. I've only seen a clip of the developer, Unique Geese. He's the one, like, the head of the project. I saw a clip of him reacting to it, and he's just like, he was like losing mind. He was like, how is he missing everything with Lloyd? It was so funny.
Most obviously implemented stuff is the stuff that's the most easily missed.
Mm-hmm.
So funny.
I did miss that. You see the metal door at the back there? I did not notice that. We're supposed to click this. I clicked this anyway because I was like, ooh, a ramp, and walked up here and pressed the button. No idea what I was pressing the button for, but I did. So then as I was walking through here, I literally said, like, wait, what was the button for then? And I kept walking because I was like, but the door's open! And it took me getting to the end of the hallway to realize, oh, I opened a door. Okay. So I did figure that one out eventually.
That's funny.
I love how empty these are. They lead to the void. Also, this one... Okay, so clearly this one is supposed to lead, that tunnel leads here so you can jump down. But if you'll notice, it's pressed against the wall, meaning you can't actually leave it. So it's essentially just there for you to come down into this section and just yell at other kids as they pass through and then go back to where you were.
Yeah, that feels a bit counterintuitive.
Just a little. But, like, it's kind of funny, like, the idea that there's just another pathway in the, like, the tunnels for kids just to show up and be like, wait, how did you get there? How do I get there? It doesn't go anywhere, but I want to be there. Like, look at this. It doesn't do anything.
It's really good for tag, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. Especially, like, if kids can't figure out how to get here, they're gonna be like, wait, I can't get to you. How do I get in there? How are you here? Like, just staring at the other kids and being so mad that they're cheating. Like, that sounds, like, it was one of the things where I was, like, making fun of it, being like, this is so unrealistic, and then as I talked more, I was, like, talking myself into being like, no, this is good design, actually. This is really funny.
Yeah. It was made with kids in mind.
It really was. Alright, there's another closed-off tunnel there, and there's another door over here. Okay, yep, chase scene starts. Let's go. Let's see if I'll die this time like I did last time. Alright, she goes through the first tunnel. Why am I not running? I'm pressing the button! Okay, well I guess we're gonna die here anyway. Alright, that time doesn't count because my shift button stopped working.
Damn, right for the trachea.
Yeah, no, she, like, chomps your neck and then you like, push her away at the same time. But,
yeah, she went right for
oh, no, the art changed!
That's really cool art.
It's beautiful! I've never seen this before, this is new.
What was the death screen prior?
It was the one where you were talking about Joy of Creation. It was the art by that guy.
Oh.
It was okay. I have not seen this. I mean, I uninstalled the game after I did the other videos on it, but I reinstalled it the other day when we agreed to do this. This is new. Right. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull up the art for this of what it looked like originally. The other one didn't look bad. I don't want to make it sound like it looked bad, but this is gorgeous. This looks incredible. Like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, that is really. I really like that art.
Yeah, I love how like it feels like so 3D. Like that was beautiful. Yeah.
They did a good job of making it fluid.
Yeah. Oh, did I move in the death animation? I didn't even notice. Someone in the chat said I was in the tunnel, but then in the death animation you were not. So I didn't even notice. But apparently we like straight up teleported for the death animation.
I kind of just figured that it was a predetermined thing, so...
Oh, wait, no! Yeah, no, it's supposed to show you die where you are. I think it showed us dying in one of the tunnels, now that I'm thinking about it, when we were straight up still in the tube. Like, it looked like we died in, like, an area kind of like this.
Yeah.
You know,
I saw that.
That's weird. I didn't even notice. I was so focused on the... I always look at the way she, like, bites off screen and then you push her away. I got so distracted by that, I didn't even realize the background was wrong.
Yeah, to be honest, I kind of assumed that we just kind of tumbled down the tunnel.
Yeah, I couldn't hear a word you said over Molly screaming. Okay. Okay, shift as... Okay, so for some reason my shift key keeps slowing down, so I keep not running. Yeah, okay, that time it kind of looked like... Yeah, no, it teleported us to the end of the tunnel this time.
Yeah, I see what I said while I was interrupted by Molly screeching I figured we just like tumbled down the tunnel as we died.
Oh, that would make sense actually. But yeah, I also forgot to point out the little line of dialogue on the death screen is that Molly repeats words that she's heard before.
Yeah, I saw that.
She actually says something on the death screen, but I haven't heard her say anything both times we've died so far. I know some of the death screens are a little quieter than others, so I think we've just gotten 2 quiet ones.
All I've heard her go is...
Yeah, she does actually say something. I did read what all the lines of dialogue were. I totally misheard her the first time. It was one where it was like, get back in your seats, but she's saying get back in your cage. I don't know how I misheard seats as cage, but... I was so confident too, I was just like, oh, that one was get back in your seats, and I assumed it was supposed to be like a line she heard from like Lloyd or something, like telling people in his audience to get back in their seats. No. I just straight up misheard. And that's a very important line as well, because it implies like who's telling her to get back in her cage.
Yeah.
But no, I just totally got a completely different interpretation from that. Also, why is my sprint button working totally fine here? I was looking at the key as I was running last time because we run in a straight line for a moment there. And I was looking at the key. I was holding the sprint key the same way I am right now. But you saw that I slowed down, right?
And you fully stopped.
Yeah, I don't know why, because I am looking at the way I'm holding the keys, and I was holding them the exact same way.
That's so odd.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because... Yeah, see, I stopped then again for a second there, too. Okay. Maybe I'm, like, getting caught on the edges of the tunnel.
Maybe.
Nope, okay, yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm getting caught on the tunnel, because I keep slowing down here again. Okay, let's keep going.
Yeah, I mean, we did see that the character, Ed or whatever, is a very unconventionally shaped person.
Yeah. He's got very rectangular wide feet, I guess.
I guess. Like, he's got really...
Okay, no, that one was stay in your seats. Okay, that one she definitely said stay in your seats. But the death screen where I thought she said stay in your seats was totally get back in your cage.
Right.
If I'm wrong again and that she did not say stay in your seats, I'm gonna lose my mind.
I wasn't paying attention, so I cannot attest.
Okay, is this... Oh, yep, okay, this is the one I hate. You see how we jumped forward that time? Every other time we've jumped, you've had to turn around. I hate that jump. I died there so many times because every other... Oh, I'm stuck. Every other time you jump, you have to turn around. I turned around there. I got it. Okay, I got the collectible. But yeah, I turned around and I kept dying and I was so mad because my instincts were telling me to turn around, even though I knew I had to remind myself the last one you don't turn for. I don't know why they switched around. Oh, I hate how close she is. You hear her footsteps?
Yes.
She's like right behind us. I hate this. I'm not dying again, not after I get the collectible. Rambly, help! Please! Come on, buddy.
My guy. Does it?
Okay, she was actually pretty far.
Ooh. Oh. Bro, she's got real guts.
Yeah, she's not an animatronic.
Welcome to the Rambley's Wranglers.
Oh my god.
Here we have
Buddy.
plenty of amenities.
Okay.
Finally.
Seeing your facial tracking that you're scary, angry, upset. Transparency is an important part of our policy here at Indigo Park, so I need to be honest about something.
Yeah?
The park has been inactive for years. Employees stopped showing up, guests too, the mascots.
Really?
I just was
Yeah, the mascots?
to see a visitor, and I wanted to be sure you were given the best experience possible. But I was confined to the entrance for so long, I didn't realize just how much disrepair the park has fallen into. Wasting all of your fun time. Sorry for
He's so sad.
But I have an idea. I have access to the repair documentation in my database. I just can't execute most tasks without authorization from a human user. You must have come here because the park matters to you too, right? Would you be willing to help me restore the park?
It's a big question, buddy.
Seeing your facial tracking data that you aren't opposed to this. Ooh, I'm so excited. Let's get this place back in business.
Really?
I just realized I could probably...
just...
What, do you want to take a moment?
God. Back in... There's literally, like, a decapitated bird right next to us, and he's thinking that we're
business partners now. Also, I realized we probably could have been looking at the camera, like, at Rambly, but I was looking at the screen the whole time. But yeah.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sure.
I love that she continuously bleeds out over the course of his little explanation there. And I love that, obviously, her body is just On the other side of this door. That's cool.
Well, at least she won't be a problem anymore.
Yeah, she can no longer stalk us, as she has been the whole time. Apparently she, like, whispers voice lines sometimes after Rambly does, like, throughout the game.
That's cool.
Yeah, like, I think it's something about when, like, something to do with the critter cuff. The first time is that's when we get our first hint of Molly, I think is what the developer said. Like, something, like, whatever his last line is when he tells you to go get the critter cuff, she whispers something, like, right after him.
Okay, welcome to the crew, Rookie Wrangler. Register.
I
Your
like
first official
that
job
the
as
game
one of
has
Rambley's Wranglers
value.
Register is to get out
Yeah.
of the Rambley's Wranglers Register room. Head left towards the Rookie Wrangler Register security room to set yourself free. Phew, kind of exhausting to say that whole spiel, but Rambley's Wranglers Register is a registered trademark that expired yesterday.
This is what I mean when I say I love the game's comedy. That is...
Yeah.
That's perfect. Oh yeah, she says set up after Rambly does. So you can hear her whisper at the very beginning. It's really quiet. I had to turn up the volume a lot to hear it. And I actually couldn't hear her say it this time because it was so quiet. Oh yeah, also the first time I came through here, I saw the little plushie on the shelf and I said, wow, could you imagine finding a collectible on the ground immediately after watching Molly get decapitated? Like,
Dude,
and
if
then...
we collect her head,
Rambley's Wranglers
Yeah.
room is only accessible by
so
royal
cool.
wranglers. Maybe one day you'll grow up big and strong enough to enter it. But for now, don't.
I love the way he says don't. But also, I made that joke and then found this Lloyd down at the end here, and I went, oh, I was just kidding. Why is there actually a collectible after we just watched Molly get decapitated? This feels a little odd.
only a little.
Yeah. Also, I love that he says all that like we can't go through here because we're not, like experienced enough, and it's like, buddy, we just got Molly killed. Like, we worked together to do that. I think I've learned about everything I need to at this point.
He's a bit oblivious.
Yeah. Also, I don't think he shows up, but looking at these cameras and being like, oh, I wonder if we could see, like, Molly or something on these again. Like, if these aren't, like, active recordings, if these are, like, on a delay or something. And then looking at these cameras made me realize, Lloyd's still out there. We only stunned him, and then he went back into his, storage room. And I don't think he shows up on these, but that's what made me realize, like, oh no. Lloyd is he's still there.
He's still a problem. He scuffled from underneath the box.
Yeah, like, he's still a very large lion who does exist still, and that's fun. I can only assume these are fake plants, considering they're still alive.
I'm glad that I accurately said that Lloyd was real.
Yeah, a lot of people, even after seeing Lloyd, like, moving and stuff, even after seeing Molly's decapitated head, still refer to them as animatronics. No, these are living animals that are just also the mascots.
There are animatronics in the game, but that's not the threat.
That's not what those are, no. The threats are the fact that there's living creatures that are just kind of there.
No, they just put blood and guts inside of animatronics. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. They want to make them feel more realistic. Okay, here's another kiosk.
In case an accident happened. I
Yeah.
guess.
Also, look at this. We got all the collectibles.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the poodle where the only important line is, like, maybe a child left it behind, because it is not a Indigo character.
Hey, buddy, did you dig that out of the lost and found, or was it in the trash? No surprise, I guess, that our park would dispose of a non-Indigo brand toy. I suppose he'd make playtime special for a child with poor taste, though.
That's so mean.
So passive.
Yeah, I love that he says, like, this thing popped out of the Rambly Rush arcade cabinet. How is this even possible? And then he wonders...
Is it edible?
Yeah, he wonders, you think I could eat this? Like, I'm not sure if I would. If a machine just popped this out of nowhere, I would be like, cool. I need to take this to a scientist, I think, and tell them what just happened. Because I need someone to run tests on this thing, and I'm not going to swallow it, that's for sure.
It's like... It's 2D pixel art. I don't think it's edible.
Yeah, no, but it's apparently, like... I mean, it was kind of... With the way it was floating, it is, like, an actual object. I just don't know why it is the way it is.
Whoa, where'd you get that? Brambleberries are my favorite! Oh,
Really?
if only
I
could
couldn't
jump
tell.
out of the spoon and take a big bite. Don't eat it! Maybe I'll be able to one day!
Aw, I love that.
Maybe it is edible then. Spec?
Yeah. Oh yes. Okay. So this the thing. This is what we picked up while Molly was trying to eat us. This is actually a mascot head. So they did have.
Oh my god.
They did actually have like characters at one point, which is a little thing that we're gonna learn more about with talking to Ramley here.
Whoa, where'd you find that? I've never seen anyone wearing one. Pretty snazzy.
Wait, how did they get
Ooh,
genetically
looks like there's an
modified
audio
animals?
recording tagged with costume
No
in
idea.
my database I've never noticed before. Let's listen.
Hey, Jackson, you hear about the new mascots?
Yeah, think it'll put us out of a job?
I think so. Old sport. And right after we got this damn raccoon costume.
Man, screw this place. I said we get our asses out of here and go straight to Vegas.
Their acting is so good.
Come on,
I know.
They didn't even document the Indigo inventory ID for the costume. I was really looking forward to that. What a useless recording. Deleted.
Yeah, useless. Sure, that's the way to describe that. I do have to compliment the voice actors for that, because to sound that bad, you have to be really talented.
Yeah, it's like that with any art form. To sound or look bad, you have to be able to know.
Yeah, how to be that. You have to know how to know to be good first in order to figure out how to
Yes.
sound so bad. I love it.
Yeah.
Alright, next up is the final collectible, the Retroid Lloyd plush. This is also where the theory of Lloyd being like the original oldest mascot comes from. Like basically he was Mickey Mouse and then Rambley like took over. It's kind of like imagine if like it sounds like if Goofy suddenly became the mascot of like Disney World and they just pretended that he was always the lead character.
God, that would they gaslight the entire fandom.
Yeah.
They would.
And why do they only make one of Lloyd? Is it because he's the loudest? I can be loud too! Where's my limited edition throwback plush? Where's Molly's? Where's Finley's?
Something tells me that the villain isn't who we think it is.
Yeah, that is a big theory, people wondering if Rambley is evil.
Is the entire full game out?
Nope. This is chapter 1.
That's what I thought. So
Yeah.
he very well could be.
He could be, but I know so many people are in love with Rambley. The biggest thing I've seen people saying is like, okay, obviously they have it all set up for a Rambley is the evil one twist.
Yeah.
But also it's every time someone comments that, it's immediately followed by them begging, please don't do that. It's so obvious that it wouldn't be a fun twist. Please just let him stay Dice and be genuine, because that would be a bigger subversion than him actually being evil.
Yeah. I hope that they don't dip into the cliche. It's
Yeah.
very Giffany and it's such a commonly used trope.
I know,
It
that's
is
what I'm
fun.
saying, like, it could be done well, I don't know what exactly their plans are, but I like the idea
Yeah.
that they have the potential to make him a genuine character, and I think that's very interesting concept to me, I love it.
Yeah, I like the idea of him not being a bad guy and being able to control the entire park. 'Cause
Yeah.
that would be unique.
And there's only certain things he can't do because he needs, like, a human to authorize it, and we get, like, maybe the choice to decide, do we let him, like, set up certain things, or do we have to tell him no and shut down the whole thing, including Rambley? Like, that would be, I think, a really cool thing to force the players to have to decide, do they want to shut down, like, the friend that they've just made? But because,
Yeah.
like, clearly there's some very dangerous creatures living in this park, will it be better to shut down Rambley, as if he's, like, so determined to fix everything, that, like, he's not evil, he just really wants, like, his friends back, not realizing that can't happen. Like,
Yeah.
there's so many,
I
like,
w-
cool
I
ways that
almost
this could
wonder-
go, instead of just Rambley being like, aha, I'm evil, actually, I knew Molly wanted to kill you, but I was gonna help her, or something like that, because, like, that wouldn't make any sense,
Yeah.
considering he's the one that closed the door and killed her, like...
Yeah, I almost wonder if it'll go like a direction. I don't know how else to explain it, but like Portal 2 with GLaDOS being like the villain, but she's not actually the bad guy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, you made it to Oceanic Odyssey. You're doing a great job, Rookie Wrangler.
Thanks, buddy.
Plus,
Oh,
I
so
just
yeah,
really like him.
He is really cool. It would be really sad if it's like, aw, man, that kind of sucks. But yeah, Dragon Rose commented that Rambley really likes to ramble, and I didn't acknowledge it, but April commenting, why else would they name him that? That's the whole point. That is a joke they make early on. Like, I don't remember exactly what it is, but they do, I can't remember the exact joke, but I know they make the joke in, like, the early parts of the chapter.
Ooh.
He's so big! he's like genuinely like a dragon.
Buddy, you
Oh.
okay?
Man,
Forgot about
everyone
this.
is already being
Do you need a moment?
introduced and
Don't
killing
worry, it's
everyone.
fine.
How
I don't
is
blame you
there
for
more to the
taking a rest
game?
after all that.
Yeah, don't worry, these are the credits.
Nice, relaxing defragmentation
Oh, okay.
myself. But before you settle down,
These are a lot of
you
people's
up for a
favorite part of the
survey
game.
to help us improve the park. Thanks for visiting Indigo Park. Hope all your dreams came true. If you've got some time and you're up for a lark, stick around for the Rambly review. I'm here to offer my best to each valuable guest I assist. And lots of happy feedback ensures I get to exist. Let's try it. Were you satisfied with the rides? Yes or no? Were you satisfied with your guide? I sure hope so. Do you plan to come back? Will I see you again? Did your experience convince you to tell a friend about us? Did I earn your trust? At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. But fight through the dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind. That is, if you want to keep going. Oh, idea! I know all of this isn't fair to you. It's an awful lot to ask. But here comes Rambly Review Part 2 to sell you on our task. I'm here to view and assess each valuable guest as I learn. And lots of happy feedback ensures you're gonna return. Right. I'm so happy you rode a ride and saw the show. I'm so happy to be your guide. More than you know. So come back anytime. I'd love to see you again. In all my thousands of days, I've never had a friend like you. At least I hope I do. At Indigo Park, there is a stark contrast to everything I know this place should be. But out of the dark, you've given a spark of sunshine to this kingdom's faithful devotee. At Indigo Park, more than my remarks are mysteries. Even I don't know what we might find. But fight through the dark, and I'll be your spark of sunshine to get you out of any bind. Till all my old friends are united again, and I won't feel so left behind.
Something tells me that ain't gonna happen.
I'll let you go. See you next time, buddy. Please.
Aw.
Aw.
Every time the sad little please gets me. And that's part of why a lot of people theorize that he's gonna be evil, because he says like, oh, did I earn your trust? Thinking like, oh, well, he's
Yeah.
gonna betray us with that. I really don't want them to do that.
I really don't want them to do that either, because, like, the rest of the lyrics are fairly, like, I don't know, they seem genuine, and I want to believe that
Yeah.
they're genuine because I really like him as a character, and I don't want him to do the whole, like, oh, we're just using you so I can, because he did mention becoming real through us.
Yeah. So it's not like if he's the only character that the park didn't create like a physical animal of, if he's not trying to use you to like expand things, like that would suck if that's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like it's like obviously like I know it's supposed to suck if that's what he's doing. That's the point of that trope, is you're supposed to feel betrayed. But it's also just done a lot, where sweet characters are actually they put up the sweet disguise so that way they can betray you, and they're using it to earn your trust so they can use you to get what they want. It's done just generally a lot these days, because like I don't know what started it like in the past like couple years. I guess technically I think maybe Frozen actually. I think that might have been what, like, in recent time has popularized it, the, like, subversion of being like, oh, you thought this guy was gonna be good and helpful, but actually, it's the bad guy. So, I don't know, like, I know that's definitely, like, one of the biggest forms of media, I think. I guess technically it's past 10 years now, but, like, within the past, like, 10 years, basically.
Yeah. It definitely popularized the trope.
Yeah. So I'm really
Oh,
hoping
man,
they
but
don't go with
I
that
really
because it feels too obvious for them to do it.
Yeah,
And yeah, I really liked him. I love Rambly as is. He's just so adorable. I don't want them to ruin him as a character.
yeah, I'm praying that they do something unique with the game because it's a
Yeah.
cool setup.
It is. I
They did a
really
lot.
love the setup. I love the teaser of showing Finley and the fact that he's just this absolutely massive dragon, and he's still not an animatronic. How did they create a water dragon? Like, how did? That's so cool.
Yeah. I can't wait to be introduced to all the other characters too.
I know, and I know people are theorizing if Salem has like a physical character as well, and I don't know for sure because Salem's section was in the train ride was completely like torn down. So I know some people are theorizing that like they created all the characters as real people and like real animals, and then because they assigned them to their like actual personalities, like except Finley, not Finley, except Rambly, they kept him as an AI because they all had their personalities, and Salem's thing is like making those evil potions. They made everybody evil except Rambly's unaffected because he's an AI. So I kind of like that theory because that would explain why Rambly is still good.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
If they
I have
keep
no
it that
idea
way.
like how much like that kind of theory is going to progress into the actual like future chapters of the game and stuff, but I think it's cool. I like that idea much better than Rambly's using us the whole time because that sucks.
For sure.
Also, did you want me to replay
I'm
really
so-
quickly so I could get to the section where Molly is following us throughout the entire train ride? Because there's like twice where she like is very clearly visible that you missed. And I can if I'm running there quickly, I can get there like quick. Because I know it took me like 30 minutes to get there before because I was taking my time, but
No, I'm shocked that we made it this far without me being pressured into giving the internet my mom's maiden name.
I know, I was kind of waiting for Fish to show up in the chat, but Fish has not shown up, so I think we're okay.
Ooh, Fish.
But yeah, I actually couldn't hear your answer. The music is kind of loud on the menu. Did you want me to go back?
Sure.
Alrighty, because I can.
I will not be.
'Cause yeah, I can run through that first section so much quicker if I'm not slowing down to like keep showing you different stuff. Because I think part of the issue is just we were just talking and I was like, oh yeah, there's stuff over here. So I was like doing all that stuff. But this time I'm just gonna run straight there.
Yeah.
Hitting new game always does make me worry that the game has frozen though. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, I am. Do we want to watch this section? Watch the animatronic man?
I don't. We don't need to.
Yeah, I'll skip it. 'Cause yeah, I don't. It's like claymation. That's a good way to describe it as well. But like, yeah, everything about him does not move like a proper human. Like that's the most animatronic thing we've seen in the game. Not the actual like living mascots. That's the closest thing to an animatronic. Oh dang it! I did forget to point it out. Apparently Lloyd's on the sign behind him, not Rambly.
Oh.
So that's part of the theory of like, oh yeah, Lloyd was the original mascot, and then for some reason they changed it. All right, I know I'm not finishing this, but I feel like I have to pick him up. Okay. It feels obligated, even though I know I've done it already. Oh, where did I just run off to? Okay. Okay, let's go in here. I forgot the door has to open slowly. I'm so used to all the flying open doors.
Hi there!
Hey,
and
Rambly.
welcome to Indigo Park! The world's most innovative and engaging
I'm ready.
and fun experience! Jump into the world of your favorite character!
I can't hear you over Rambly.
You're our first guest in 2000.
I was talking to myself, my bad.
Oh, okay.
Congratulations!
Let me sit on the chair.
Rambly the raccoon.
I was gonna
And it's
say
my
that
job
I
to
can
make
look
sure
at
your
chat now, but
experience
there
here
is
at
no
Indigo
point.
Park is the
Oh,
most
true.
fun it can be. Just hop on over to the registration center to your left, where our
Oh, we
friendly
missed it.
assistant
We
will
missed him
help you
looking the
begin your
wrong way.
adventure in the park.
There we go. Now I can sit
Hi,
here.
I'm Rambly the raccoon, and it's my job to make sure your experience here at Indigo Park is registered.
Yeah, it says Saturday on the sign there.
Uh-huh.
But then he just so confidently says Rambly Tuesday.
Our guest list. Is this your first time here at the park, or did you just get plastic surgery? No worries. It's
We did get
Rambly
plastic surgery, but we
Tuesday,
did
so you
age.
qualify for a big discount on your visit. Just
True.
follow me to the
Because we have been here
main gate.
before.
Ooh, I can't wait for you to
Yeah,
see
but
everything
how
Indigo
old were
Park
we when
has to
we did
offer.
last?
If it's been 8 years, and we seem to be, I'm assuming, in our 20s now, I'm gonna assume
Yeah.
like 12. And your face can change a lot from 12 to 20-something. And that's assuming we're like
yeah,
exactly
that's
20.
Yeah, I know. I know a lot about face changing in a short amount of time.
Yeah, we pointed out the statue of Lloyd when we were in his little area.
There seems to be an error
Oh my god,
message
you
being
can crash
sent
the
from
game.
gate's power unit. Lucky you! You get to be the first person to try our turn on the generator nitty rambly venture. Have fun!
Oh, neat. Oh, okay, yeah, the gear is not here. Is it up there? Oh, it is! Look, you can see it! So yeah, it's just a unrelated gear that just so happened to be, like, the same size.
The Indigo Violet compact power
I mean,
generator.
now that I've seen the same gear several times, I guess they just use the same gears for everything in this place.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Oh.
That was so neat. That was kind of fun. Let me grab Rambly there before I forget. Okay. I love that the flashlight holds itself in midair while he opens the pulls the lever rather. Oh, almost forgot to get Finley.
It makes sense.
Okay, for real this time. Welcome to Indigo Park.
And then when he tells us the Criticruff thing, listen very carefully after he says set up, and we might be able to hear Molly, but I was not able to hear it the first time around.
I'm turning my volume up. I'm gonna deafen myself.
Alright, I will stay completely quiet until after this is over. And I'll wait like 5 seconds to give you a chance to lower the volume.
Oh, silly Rambly. Every guest needs a critter cuff. That will allow you access to reserved areas, charge payments to your room, and wear a critter cuff. I think there's some in the gift shop. Head in there and I'll get you set up.
Ooh,
I heard it! Yeah!
Yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
That was cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was a lot
Yeah,
quieter than I expected it to be. Wow, that was cool. Okay. Oh, yep, there's
I'm shocked
Salem.
that I heard it.
Even knowing that it was gonna happen, it was still hard to hear. But, like, that was cool.
Critter cuff, a new way to
How that he slides off the screen.
that also doubles as a pedometer, heart monitor, and mood ring. Data disclosure agreement included.
Mood ring.
I love that the whole screen behaves like Rambly, because he's the one controlling it. I also like when it tilted a bit, he fell off the side. Like, it's the little details in this game that I enjoy.
Uh-oh, the door mysteriously locked.
Mm-hmm.
Why not test out your band and save the day?
He's so cute.
He really
I love
is.
how cheap the armbands look.
I know.
The critter-
It's because what the Disney ones look like.
Now try entering
Yeah,
the park,
yeah.
and we can
It's so
start
bad.
Indigo Adventure.
Did I tell you, when my dad actually had a Disney subscription, they kept sending us... so when they send you your little wristband, they send you one for every member that you have on the account, and then they also send you stickers so that way you can put it on your car, like, oh yeah, like we're Disney whatever holders, pass holders, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
But for some
Like
reason,
vinyls.
every month they kept sending us another packet of 4 stickers. They sent us, I think for 7 months in a row, a new envelope of just stickers.
Oh my god.
I don't know why.
Why?
Our fridge just kept getting covered in them because we didn't want to put them on the car, but we just kept getting more and more stickers, and it was different characters every time. But it was like it's supposed to be a thing that they only send you one time. I don't know why it took them like a while to realize these people already got their badges. But they just kept sending us more stickers. It was so weird.
Maybe it's the Florida perks.
Maybe. I know we did get a discount on it because of Florida. Alright, I'm gonna look away.
That's crazy.
Okay, you know, the little box over there is supposed to be glowing. I wonder if they changed that in the update. But yeah, you can just faintly see that the soda fountain is back there. But it was glowing green the first time I played. Also, the game seems to be holding itself better this time around, so I'm gonna risk looking up. Please don't break the game.
It glitched real bad for a sec.
Yeah. You see him looking? I think I said it was Rambly before. It's not Rambly, it's the guy. The guy holding Rambly's hand. But yeah, you see him? It's so creepy.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, we're good now. We can keep going. I'm so glad I didn't crash the game doing that.
Nice.
I don't know why this has been deactivated. I guess that's fine.
I mean, it had a glint to it in the distance.
It did, but it was like glowing green. I literally pointed out. I was like, "Oh, that's a cool way to subtly draw people's attention to like where they're supposed to be going." I totally missed Molly, her plushie, but that's fine. Because Because, I mean, I'm picking these up just out of habit more than anything. Alright. Hey, Rambly.
Our test, buddy. Looks like the park is going through some renovation.
I didn't realize this wasn't opened until
For
he
the
was done.
inconvenience, your Rambly Tuesday discount will be
We have to finish
3% off.
his
Why not
rambling,
celebrate
I
this
guess.
great deal with a
Yeah.
ride on my Rambly?
I mean, Rambly is 90% of the
Skills.
game, so that's fair.
I'll let you find this one all by yourself.
There we go. Okay, I can go through this nice and quick.
Oh my god.
I do have to listen to
Keep
him talk
yawning.
about his trades again, though.
Your facial data suggests you may be a bit older than the target audience for this ride, but it's one of my favorites. Do you know why Rambly the raccoon loves Rambling's Railroad? Because I like trains.
It's the pause before he says it, I think, that really puts it over the
so
top.
Cute. Uh-huh.
Oh, see, I can't jump over
Is
these.
his name...
This guy's like 7 feet
His
tall,
name is-
but he has a jump height of like 2 inches.
Okay, but to be fair, it has nothing to do with height, but I also can't jump.
See, no, like, it's fun. Like, some people just can't jump. I just think it's funny when the game's like, oh yeah, you can jump, and it's like, can I?
I think not being able to jump is terrifying to me for some reason. Not being able to jump like a normal person.
It puts all, like, the moments in video games where jumping is, like, vital to survival in your mind, and you're like, oh no, I'm not gonna make it. But, like, in
Kinda,
real life,
yeah.
we don't have those kind of moments very often, so...
Very often. Does it happen
It
to you?
happens! In theory, it happens where it's like you have to jump off something because it's crumbling away. I know that's 99% a movie thing, but I'm sure it's happened to people in reality.
Well, I mean, I can jump off things, but I don't really need to jump onto things because I have very long legs naturally, so I can just step over things or step onto things.
Yeah.
I do hop a lot. I just can't jump, but I do hop to get to places. Unfortunately, athletic person, I have not done sports since I was like 9.
Yeah, same. Alright, so it's back there where I'm facing.
Yes, I am staring.
She's so cute.
You sure are, Mom.
Alright, it's gonna just come up just after this tree
I see
here.
the door.
Yep.
Yes. See it, it's open.
Oh, yep, you see her
Oh my
little
god,
hand?
it's a wing.
What's creepy to me is she has a hand. That Molly clearly
Yeah.
doesn't. That Molly has a hand.
It's a little too human.
Oh. Yep, there she goes. There's the door.
I wonder if that's a part of it. I wonder if they, like, are the mascot costumes.
I feel like it's more likely that they just experimented on animals, and whatever they
Yeah,
did
that was-
horrifically changed them.
That was my first thought. I'm cycling through the options in my
Yeah.
head.
Someone in
Granted,
chat brought
the
up
game
if
is
you're
out
if you're a
for-
mountain climber, then the ability to jump off of crumbling structures is probably more important. Also, yeah, Molly shows up again in here. That's why I haven't paused the game yet. I don't know if I'll be able to turn around fast enough to get it because I didn't do it last time. Because I kind of tried to get her visible at the last second when we were in Lloyd's area, but I think I turned around way too late.
Oh, Finley, come on out and greet the people.
I love that his text is in all
Right
lowercase.
along face and body.
You've known me for
There's blood on the
100
rocks.
years. I'm always lost.
I didn't pick up on that joke the first time.
Oh, the long face joke, yeah.
The long face and a long body.
Yeah. You know, there's a lot of blood on these rocks I did not notice before. Like, a lot of spots. Like, it's all there and then it's over there too.
We'll teach you all about
Yeah,
the
I don't think I
wonders down
processed it
under
as
the
blood
deep
when I first saw it.
It's a
I know Molly's covered in blood. She has blood on her beak that's continuously dripping. Her little hands are all covered in blood.
so long.
I'm sure that's fine.
Yes, she's been busy.
Yeah. That's like a lot of blood. Like, and that's old too. Like, that's a lot. Oh, there's Salem. He's doing good.
Don't worry about it.
You know, it looks like the blood has been sitting around, like, for years. And considering this place has been closed for years, that is entirely possible.
Yeah, I wonder when most of this stuff happened.
Interesting. She still cut off the last word. I know the theory is it sounds... People have theorized that it sounds like she's saying, not Rambly, he hurt Lloyd. It's very hard for me to make out what she's saying, though, so I'm not sure if that's actually what she's saying. I love how loud Rambly is that you can hear him from all the way over here.
I assume every chapter is probably gonna be us killing a new guy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people theorizing, like, oh man, I can't wait for the next chapter where we kill Finley and maybe meet Salem, like, in person.
Uh-huh.
Also, he didn't actually fix. Did you notice that? He never stopped making the noise this time.
Oh.
You know, he was still glitching when we came back.
Attention, but yes.
That was odd. I think this is around the section where Molly's, like, back there. Like, following us at this point. Okay.
Here you go, Lloyd.
Do not shame me
Which
with
one is
that
it?
common
I've already
folk
forgotten.
name. I am the proud, the prestigious, the
She shows up in one of these, I think. I just can't remember which
Lion,
one.
Actor extraordinaire.
There she is!
Oh!
Of course
Dang,
it
she's
was.
really close.
Yeah, I tried to look back, but it was after she got covered by the train. I was gonna try to do, like, a subtle,
Right.
like, thing of her. Just because like, you missed her when she was in the first time on the train track, so I was like, maybe I'll get a hint of her there. But I turned around, like, I think a second too slow. So yeah, she's just... She's just following us the whole game, that's fun.
So, what do you think?
Exciting.
Pretty fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
I know all about my friends and Lloyd. So, where do you want to go?
Yep, there she is on the
there
tracks.
she is.
That's cool. Love that for her. And then, I know we're already over our time, so I would just want to see if I can get her to work properly this time in Lloyd's area, and then we can stop there.
Okay.
Because she's supposed to look at you twice in there, and for some reason she didn't show up either one. I don't know if it's because I turned around too early, maybe? But I'm gonna skip the kiosk.
Hey, buddy, come over here.
Nope, we're doing what I did the first time, where I just straight up ignored him. Alright, I think you have to activate this. So I'm gonna activate this, and then...
Well, look at that.
Yep, I'm just gonna run away
We're at
immediately.
Jetstream Junction. Oops. Looks like Jetstream Junction's being tuned up. Last I checked, this is-
We should not be able to have heard him for as long as we did running down that pathway. He's very loud.
He probably uses multiple speakers at once.
Yeah, but still, that's gotta hurt when you're too close to him.
I wonder if he adjusts the volume for how far we are away from him.
Oh, true. I could believe that, actually. Considering he does have the cameras to, like, follow you and stuff, so he just uses whatever's closest. Yeah, that would make sense.
Surprised.
Alright, just gonna run right up to Lloyd. Hey, buddy!
Wow, he looks like such a real lion. With real lion proportions and everything.
Yeah, he's definitely not, like, double the size of a real lion.
Got eyes all over the park, but I can't see anything behind the stage.
His legs are also just a
Going
bit
back there,
funny
be careful.
shaped.
Yeah.
Ruff is not yet
I think that's to
able
make up for the fact that he's, like... Because, I mean, I know lions are massive. They're huge. But he's, like, double the proportions of a normal lion.
Yeah, he's
So I think to make up for that, they, like, made his legs a little bit more... Well, I mean, I guess he's also supposed to stand up to perform as well.
Oh, right.
So they probably had to make
He's
him,
just
like, properly
naked.
proportioned for both of those. There she is!
Right, oh, there she is.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah,
I
she
guess,
shows up at the end of
I-
this. Oh, dang it, I missed him again! I keep doing that. Sorry, Lloyd.
I guess I forgot that he is supposed to be anthropomorphized.
Yeah. They made him so that way he
And,
could do both types of walking, basically.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
It does, yeah. Chat Map Hat came here, and then immediately, like, here. Like, he just looked away.
Aw, he's so cute. He got big old paws.
He really does. He's also... It's kind of interesting, because Lloyd is already very red in his design, but you can tell a lot of his red is not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
It is interesting how much duller his colors are. Like, Lloyd is supposed to have, like, a lot more blues, and this one clearly doesn't. Also,
Yeah,
apparently he
it's
is actually walking
Carlos
around
color.
right now. You just can't see him because he's literally... His model is invisible during this scene. Like, the scenes where he's stomping around stuff. He's actually, like, stomping, like, through items, I think. He's just...
Right.
They just turned him invisible momentarily. Alright, I just want to go back to see if Molly's actually going to show up at the end, too. And then we can stop there.
See, I don't mean this in a violent sense, but I want to feel his big old paw on my face because I feel like that would feel great.
Like, it'd be very, like, warm and, like, just very soft. Like, just basically a giant,
Yes.
like, warm pillow.
Yes.
The way he curls up, yeah.
Uh-huh.
And apparently another thing the developer pointed out that he's seen a lot of people missing is that it's the critter cuff that scares him away. A lot of people didn't understand, like, why he stopped attacking. They either missed, like, the, you know, high-pitched noise, or they don't notice that it glows and you look at it for a second. He said that was something that surprised him.
It's heavily implied regardless if you missed it or not, though.
Yeah. Alright, well, she's not here, but she showed up at the beginning when she was supposed to, so that's good. I don't know if I just looked back at the wrong time, because, like, there's supposed to be a noise cue and I didn't hear it, so I don't know if I just missed the noise cue, or if I, like, looked back too early so it, like, interrupted her, like, animation or what.
Right.
But at least we got her to work at least one of the 2 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, once we get out here,
And
we can actually close up stream and stuff.
It's far more creepy to think that we didn't see her at all, but she was definitely following us.
Oh, yes. She was 100% there. We just did not realize it for nearly half the time.
Lovely. Good thing games are predetermined most of the time. Oh my god.
I love the blue sky. There's so many clouds out. This is, like... These don't look like storm clouds, but it's also hard to tell because it's dark out. But, like, why would you choose the cloudiest night on Earth to, you know, revisit your childhood theme park? Like, that just sounds like bad timing.
See, if you can see the moon, then it's not that cloudy.
I mean, yeah, but I've also seen, like, clouds like this here, and then one of the worst thunderstorms I've ever heard happened afterwards, so...
Yeah, you see, this is where, our experiences differ greatly, because this is just, like, a normal night for me.
I mean, these can be normal, but do you get, heat lightning up there?
No, we don't get any dry lightning at all.
Oh man, yeah, no, that happens all the time. It happens with these storms, like, sometimes as they're forming, there'll just be, like, tons and tons of lightning up there.
Yeah.
And then, like, sometimes it goes into a full storm, sometimes it doesn't. It's almost more ominous when it doesn't, I gotta say.
No, when I lived in Oklahoma, that happened a lot. Terrifying.
Yeah.
Hated it.
You know what made it worse?
Do.
When I was really young, one of the movies my dad had me watch with him was War of the Worlds, where a key
War of the Worlds. I hate that movie.
Yeah, a key plot point early in that movie is the guy realizing there's lightning and no thunder. Which is
terrifying.
That is the key feature of heat lightning, is that it doesn't make thunder. So I watched that movie and thought, oh cool, the world's ending.
Yeah, no, I was terrified of lightning for the majority of my life, and I'm still kind of scared of it, but I think it's more cool than ever now, more than anything, but like...
Yeah.
Hello?
Like, that
At least
was...
we don't get natural purple lightning.
Yeah. I'm telling you, like, that movie messed me up as a kid. I do think it's a cool movie, I like the original story. I just think me watching it so young has made me a little bit biased against it, being like, I think I'm good. I don't think I need to rewatch that one anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I watched it a little too young.
Yeah. Alright, I love the rapidly spinning clock in the distance there, that's fun. I wanted to go somewhere with, like, nicer music. Oh, to, like, wrap up stream. I forgot the kiosk makes music. We can just hang out here. Because I don't like ending streams silently, it feels weird.
Yeah. It's awkward.
Yeah, you have any final thoughts about the game?
No, it was fun. Yeah, it was fun. I like the plot. It's very simple and kind of basic, but they did well with it, I think.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel. That it's all very straightforward right now. And, like,
Yeah.
I know, one thing I do also kind of like is that the creator also has, like, a silent playthrough of the game that's, like, 40 minutes long on his channel. I think that's just really smart to do, honestly, being like, well, someone's gonna do it, so it might as well be me, the one who made the game. He also has the, end credit song posted up as well, because, of course, everyone loves that little song. I was not prepared for it, I must say. I was not prepared for a like in-game musical. Like, it was cute though.
Yeah,
It caught me off guard.
I will say, it is very reminiscent of Portal, and I miss the good old Portal days.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people commenting that as well, saying like, man, this has just made me want to replay Portal because I miss when games we used to have the credit song. And I was like, wow, I didn't realize like how long it had been since that's been like even remotely common.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see where the game goes from here.
Yeah.
There are so many different ways it can go, and I'm very excited.
Yeah. The developer said the next chapter will probably be in about a year and a half. That sounds right, considering how long he's been working on this one for over a year. And clearly, in order to get this level of polish, the game takes a while to work on. So I'm okay waiting that long, because, like, I mean, one, he's clearly still going to be making more, like, Indigo Park content and stuff. I know they had a plushie for Rambly up on Makeship for a while. I don't know if it's still going, but I know that was happening. I know they had the Kickstarter to help fund the game, and its goal was like, I think it was like 50,000, and the last time I checked it was at 200,000. So the budget is much higher for the next chapter, that is for sure. So I'm hoping that means it won't be as laggy.
Yeah, I'm sure the hype will continue to grow as it takes longer to produce as well.
Oh yeah, especially because I didn't even realize how much the guy had been posting about the game over the past year. Which, like, makes sense. You want to start advertising once you have, like, the beginning of a team, you want to start advertising to be like, hey, this is going to be a thing, like, support us in the meantime. I think it's going to be really cool, because it's going to I've seen a lot of people refer to the game as a breath of fresh air in the mascot horror genre, and I fully agree with that description of it. So it's like, if you're tired of mascot horror the way it currently is, please help support me, so that way I can, make a good one. And I am always supporting him.
I'm really hoping that he doesn't turn out to be as problematic as everyone else in the industry.
Yeah, I know, what was that one FNAF game about the egg guy? I know that guy apparently sucks, the guy who made that.
Oh, Flumpty?
Yes, that's what it was. That game, I do think that game was cool, but turns out the developer is one of the worst people I've ever heard. Because I saw a video that was discussing, like, here's all the cool things about the game. And then it was 30 minutes more, like, after they talked about the game, 30 minutes of just, like, here's all the crimes the developer has committed.
Oh my God.
It was, like, I don't know the exact details, I don't remember the specifics, I just remember leaving the video and being like, because it was like 3 a.m. at that point, I was, like, having a really hard time falling asleep. But I remember leaving the video and being like, wow, that's really messed up, and then, like, passing out.
Yeah, I don't know much about the creator. I just know that I was really hyper fixated on FNAF and all of the fan games.
And there's so many fan games out there that are just so forever tainted by the amount of horrible things their developers have done. So as long as this game continues its current path, then I'm going to, by all means, keep happily supporting it. Especially considering the first chapter is free. Like this whole experience, this has already been a super fun game. So, like, I'm okay with waiting for, like, the next paid chapter for a while, because, like, clearly they have, like, an idea for what they're doing, and they know how to actually make it fun.
Yeah. There's a lot of potential, and I'm excited.
Yeah. Plus, like, a big part of, like, mascot horror games is the designs, and I know you said you haven't seen Garden of Banban. They're not good designs. They're so bad.
I figured if I've never heard of it.
Here, let me. Okay, the game is silent now because I had to minimize. I'm looking up some of the designs because, I mean, I think from what I've heard, Molly is actually very heavily based off of this character that I'm going to send you because of her involvement in Ban. I think it was Reincarnated, is what the game was called that this developer made. This is Opila Bird. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Everybody looks like this. They're all of this style.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Well, I'll admit that it is creepy. Just not in the way that I think that it was intended to be.
Yeah, here's the cover. I believe that's Jumbo Josh, if I'm remembering his name correctly.
Oh, that just looks like a Smiling Friends character.
Yeah. Here's Ban himself.
Crying for me. Oh.
Yeah! I'm telling you, it's every character. It's very consistent.
They took a lot of time on those models, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. It's fun. It's great.
I like his party hats on both of his ears.
That's the only part of the character design that I think is like, okay, I'll give them credit, that's funny. Everything else about him makes me go, wow, why does he look like this? Also, apparently, they're up to game 7. Not chapter 7, game 7, yes. And the game series started like only 2 years ago, I think.
God, this is like... Those are scary designs.
Oh no! Initial release date, January 6, 2023. It's worse than I thought.
Lord. Jesus.
Yeah. I want to look up the original death screen for Molly, by the way. Let me... Because I don't know when they changed that, but the new one is gorgeous.
Yeah, I do have to take Mama on a walk, like, soon.
Yeah, no worries. I'll be very quick with this. Once we see this, we can start wrapping up, because I know we were supposed to wrap up a while ago, but...
Yeah, I am also about to piss myself, if
Oh,
I'm
no.
being completely honest.
Here, I found the image. Let me send it. It's very small, but, like, this is what it looks like.
Oh.
Yeah, I did like it. I thought it looked cool. The new one is gorgeous, and it's a totally different style, but I like how it fits. It fits, like, the death screen animation more.
Yeah.
But the original was not bad.
Both of them are good. I do prefer the new one.
Yeah.
The art is very pretty.
But yeah. Alright, we can wrap up here. That was fun. I definitely enjoyed this.
Yes. Thank you for the experience, the personal walkthrough.
It was. You got to have a more personalized version of the walkthrough that's on the developer's YouTube account. I think I said it earlier, but his username is Unique Geese. I don't think we're gonna do a raid today. Sorry, because I think we got it. We both got to head out here, so I don't have time to look for a raid.
With this, basically feels like I'm just VIP chat.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Galaxy. I promise I'll do a raid tomorrow. I don't think we have time today. Because I have to actually find someone to raid, so... But unfortunately, yeah, this has to be it for today. But yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow. I do need to figure out what I'm streaming tomorrow, but I promise I will be streaming. So, yeah. I will see you guys later. Oh, what happened? Okay, we're good. Alright.